Hey guys, welcome to another great episode of 234 Essential. My name is Ayomide Tayo, AOT2, and I have my co host here with me.
It's Ugochi, the Igbo stallion, herself. You know the vibe.
Yeah,
Do you hear the new? Do you hear my new add-on?
I don't hear the Dajasa. I've heard the Dajasa.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, well, I will be releasing more and more every day because it's new every morning. That's how I'm feeling. The
Pause,
greatness is a lot.
pause,
It's
it's all good.
charged.
Pause, pause, work, it's all good, it's all
Yo,
good, it's all good.
how you doing?
Welcome,
Yeah,
welcome, welcome. Yeah, we took a needed mid-year break. Mid-year break, like say we did primary school, but yeah, to
secondary
just
school,
re-energize our
exactly.
battery. You know that even Energizer battery, once in a while, you have to throw it under the sun to rejuvenate its
Do you
powers.
understand?
Uh, so we are back. We are back again. Thank you guys for hanging with us. Thank you guys for understanding. We're back in the building. We're recording right now, and this promises to be another great episode. You're a first time
Normally.
listener. Simple. 234 Essential is that podcast that helps you break down life in Nigeria, helps you navigate the Nigerian experience. And if you're an old time listener, welcome again. You can listen to a bunch of our episodes since the pandemic, which was 4 years ago,
Yep,
4 years
yep, yep,
plus.
yep, yep.
So we have a huge backlog, even if you're a first time listener. If you're an old time listener, you missed a few episodes, don't worry, just catch up. It's all Gucci. Yeah, and we are here
Love it.
again, back here again and again and
See,
again.
and you guys, we do this thing on this podcast where we have people writing to us. So you can send us fan mail. You can also, tell us about what's happening in your love life. Is a little scared, or if you need like community comfort, the tribe is here to keep you on check. And also, you should follow us on every social media platform at 234 Essential Podcast. Very important. Please.
So,
It feels good to be back.
um, oh yes, it does. Welcome back, like a nice.
See, before we proceed on this podcast, I need to play Toyosi's voice notes for the family because it gets as
When you're
Toyosi they
Nigerian,
behave.
Toyosi,
You
when
know,
you're
you know,
Nigerian,
even
you're
respect
anti-nut.
say a whole stallion like me. You know, even look say Ugochi. He threatened me today. You guys, out
Now,
of the
now you're in London. Now you're in London. You're still threatening us. Now what?
do you understand? So you guys, we took a break as I already said. Life is life in Lagos is really just happening, and I was feeling some type of off today, and I said to Tracy, I was like, she just asked it flimsily as if so that it's not be as if she's too serious. She was like, people are recording today. And I said, I'm not feeling too good though. I want to see if I'll beg Ayo that we should move it till next week. And my darling Toyosi came with vengeance. During the House of the Dragon, when the House of Dragons, the House of the Dragons, when hey, what's the rider from the dragon?
Wait. Don't tell me anything because I'm here to catch up. So please, no spoilers.
I don't fuck up. I swear, you never fuck up since I
Season
moved it today.
Sorry,
Hey,
sorry. I
I
I
know.
have backlog of work. I know. Don't worry. This
No,
weekend,
we're
I
going to
work.
war. We're going to
This
take a
weekend,
rumble. You need to catch up.
this this weekend is for House of Dragon and the boys. I am going to catch up for those two. But
No, you need
please,
to
and also
because I'm about to
the
spoil
rookie.
it for you.
Okay,
I've been told
wait,
to
I'm
watch
waiting
the
for me.
rookie. Is it interesting?
Yes, it's nice. It's interesting. It's not like a gritty police drama, but it gets really dark sometimes, and it's also
Yes,
lighthearted too.
I
So
love that.
they know how to balance it. They know how to balance it.
Don't worry, next week I'll be on here with you. See, now I'm in my watching season. Just tell me I've started Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
But I've paused it. I've been switching. I've been
it's very slow.
prostituting with my series, you guys. No, I've
Yeah.
been. But see, whether you've watched the House of the Dragon, I will tell you this one. Renice was saying to
Don't
her
tell me.
dragon Melis, "We're going into battle, old
Oh,
girl." That's what Toyosi did for me. You guys, please hear me and hear Toyosi. It's a 1 minute, 18 seconds video, audio rather. So please enjoy. And all of us, this threat is for us, not for only me. Plus, AOT to all of us, plus the tribe. And things are you will not be dropping disclaimer like on the day that you're supposed to release the episode. And like I understand the need for your mental health and everything, but you can't be treating the podcast like it's your like oh if Ugochi's not in the mood, we'll not record podcast. You had better because like I'm not even here for that. Like you have to record it regardless of how you feel. And if you are feeling somehow, say it in the podcast, we'll all tell you sorry and support you in the way that we can. But it cannot the podcast movement cannot be dependent on you. But what do you really want to tell her that you should take this week off to like last week, the only podcast I was able to listen to what I said, because FNS, so they've also started doing by monthly and by weekly, so they only release twice a month. And like, yo, please go and figure it out, but you have to record that podcast, and it's quite a threat. I don't want to hear anything. I beg. Because I know that some of us really like depend on that. In Hong Kong, they tell me say they go through what. Please record the pod. Bless you. So you don't have any fear for a whole stallion. Imagine that threatening me in this full
Chelsea,
Nigeria. I'm being threatened.
Chelsea, you are back now. Thank you very much for your threat. You are back.
They say I should warn you to that you should not try yourself. So
Okay. It will shock you. It will shock you.
oh my word, that was too wild. But yes, for everybody who also feels like Teresi, we're back and we're very sorry, but still not so sorry because we need that rest. Rest is important. You understand? Is we need it.
Yeah.
We really needed it. But yeah, that's what's up.
Okay.
I feel like I
Let's
hijacked
get into
the opening
family.
of this podcast.
Are you savvy? Family. This is from Tosi Bamidele. Your name is here, so I guess you wanted us to
Love it.
mention your name. Hello, AOT2 and Igbo Stallion. I heard AOT2 recommend some
Whoop,
good
whoop.
American crime series, and I noticed he's a man of culture, obviously. He has good movie
Yeah.
taste, in my opinion. From Breaking Bad to The Wire, those are some of my favorite series of all times. Of all time, Game of Thrones too. I want to recommend some of my other favorite series and movies to AOT2. Ugochi and other listeners. Series Ozark, Snowfall. He puts here in brackets crime and drug related series. Movie Shutter Island, The Pianist, Catch Me If You Can. I see that you're a fan of Leonardo DiCaprio. P.S. I sent this email
Yep.
last week, June 21, but just realized today that I misspelled the email address. Anyway, cheerio. Hope you guys and other listeners enjoyed the movies. Thank you for the recommendation, Mr. Tosin Bamidele. It is a little bit sad
What
that
if
I
it's
watched
female?
everything here. Okay, sorry, female. Male or female,
I don't
whichever you are.
know.
Or etc. In these days, etc.
Exactly.
Let's add it.
And so on.
And so on and so forth. The only one I haven't watched, the only one I haven't watched is The Pianist. I plan to catch up on it. Yeah, Adrian Brody, I think. I think he won an Oscar for that. Civil War is a movie. It's
Nice.
like a war movie, basically. I haven't watched that, but the others I watched.
Wait.
Catch Me If You Can. That's Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. Shutter Island,
I've seen that
DiCaprio,
one.
um,
I've
Ozark.
seen
Everybody
that
has watched
one.
Ozark. Snowfall
That's my
trended.
G.
So anybody that has not watched Snowfall, anybody that has not watched Snowfall,
Please
is
talk
on
to
you.
me directly, I beg. I don't like all these things you'll be using corners. Talk to
But I
me. That will
know,
go to if you've
I
not watched
know,
it too.
I, I know you know it.
You
That's
know
why I
that
said
I've
it.
not
I
watched
said
it.
it.
But
Yes,
no, you need to say
yes.
it directly to me. Don't follow it. Say Ugochi, I know you have not watched it. And I'll say yes, so
Okay.
you understand. Point to me
Next time,
direct.
don't worry.
Don't worry, I've not watched it.
All right.
I will soon
Okay.
watch it.
Now, fan mail two from another person who has, or I think it's the same person who has two biblical names, one from the Old Testament and one from the New Testament, to keep it
Our
balanced.
guy
Mr.
was
Paul Samuel.
good.
Yeah. Earlier this week, I embarked on a journey to Ondo State, and I must
Tell
say it
them.
was quite an ordeal. The roads were in such dreadful states, filled with potholes and bumps that made the entire experience torturous. The constant, first of all, shout out to you for your written English. It shows that your
Do
parents
you get what I mean?
uh, took the pains to send you to a good primary school and secondary school.
No,
Not
he's
only
really
that,
good.
you understand, you can write Yoruba with the intonations on top because me, I can't write that for to save my life. But you
Oh
actually know how to do
yeah.
that. So shout out to you. Yeah, I never understood that
Major.
thing. I just I skipped that
No,
question. Even if I do Yoruba. Okay, back
never
to the
that.
email. The constant jostling and the fear of an accident were overwhelming, and it left me feeling incredibly frustrated and infuriated. It was a stark reminder of the ongoing infrastructure issues we face in Nigeria and how these problems affect our daily lives. As I journeyed through these rough roads, I couldn't help but reflect on how this journey mirrored the stress and challenges I've been feeling in my life lately. Nigeria has a way of testing one's patience and endurance, and this trip was no exception. The timing of this trip couldn't have been worse, as I had already had a long and exhausting week. Work has been particularly demanding, and I have been feeling overwhelmed by a myriad of responsibilities and expectations.
Chai.
The journey from Ibadan to Ondo State, which should have been a straightforward trip, turned into a lengthy, arduous process that left me feeling drained and frustrated. It is heartening to think that such basic
Really?
aspects of life, like traveling from one city to another, are made so difficult by factors beyond our control. Comma, now bastard all these political elites be.
Oh gosh.
Wonderful.
This guy
Reflecting
is
on
not
these
having it
experiences,
today. Oh.
at all. Reflecting on these experiences, I realize how much they affect my mental state. The constant stress
Yep.
and frustration of dealing with everyday challenges in Nigeria, like plying bad roads, really takes a toll. I find myself feeling more anxious and worn out, and it's hard to not to feel disheartened by the state of things. This journey made me confront the reality that despite my efforts to stay positive and focused, the external pressures and inefficiencies of our environment can sometimes be overwhelming. I also wanted to express how much I appreciated watching the series you recommended, Breaking Bad. I'm almost done with the fourth season. It
Love
provided a
it.
brief respite from the stress of the journey and gave me something else to focus on amidst the chaos. Moving forward, I think I need to find more ways to manage this kind of stress and not let external factors completely derail my sense of well being. I know you've talked
Mm,
about this before, having to make ourselves happy regardless of stuffs that are happening around us. But the reality of living in Nigeria with these many challenges often makes it feel like an uphill battle. Thank you for taking the time to read through my reflections, Samuel Paul. Keep doing the Lord's work. Samuel Paul, thank
love
you very
it.
much for making my job easy, reading a very fluent
Yeah.
email. Although I suspect, let me do Babele, although I suspect that you might have used Grammarly, but still, at
I
least you
don't
use
agree.
Grammarly, that means you're a thought.
He's good.
But
Yeah.
there's some punctuations there. I saw, I'm like, nah, fam, this is some
What
Wole
about if
Soyinka
you just
punctuation
write
right here.
great? No, it's giving Kumi and Folayan. I could see the journey to Ondo from here with my eyes
It's not
closed so
only
clear.
Kunle
What?
Afolayan. It's Robert Ogunde. It's not only Afolayan. It's
Honestly,
Robert Ogunde.
uh-uh. No, bro, they right. Samuel, no money you be our guy. You're actually our guy. What do you mean? Such an
Thank you
intellectual.
for the email. Thank you for the
Love
email.
it.
Sorry about the Kula Balu of traveling across Nigeria. And you don't even go far. You're in the southwest and you cry like that. Let's say you now went to the
Please,
north
Ayo, don't
or
kill
the
me.
southeast. What would you have done? You would have put out your eyes. But
It's giving
it's all
something
good.
Olympics, like, and Olympics is
Yeah.
going on. Oh. I don't they watch us small small.
Has it
Has
started
it made?
officially? Because I'm not. I think
It
I'm
has
waiting for the
started though.
official
I was
ceremony.
watching. I was watching. Um. Hey, track and field. Yeah, I was watching track and field the other day. I saw. I don't know. I just saw it. It was live. It was a live Guinea that was going on.
But
But anyway,
when when in doubt, ask Google or
I think
ChatGPT.
it's in China or somewhere. If I'm mistaken,
No, you are
China is
far.
in
You are
A.
far.
Wait,
You are far.
let me fuck up. Tell
It's in
me.
Paris, the city of love. The city of love.
Yes, it's a fast fuck. True. It's yes, it's true. Let me fuck up. I I actually fucked up. Hey, please, I've let down my friends. Need someone Ada. Please, people should forgive me because now all of us sit down. They watch. I'm nervous. It's very
That
true.
is the worst.
It's in
That's
It's
one of
in
the worst
Paris.
cities. That's one of the worst cities in the world to host
Why do
the
you say so?
because Paris has one of the greatest PRs for a city, but it's actually trash. It's like
That is
dirty.
messy. Yeah, it's a
And there's
dirty
a lot of
city.
crime. There's a place in Paris where they say
See,
they want to do the. Sorry, hold on. There's a place in Paris
no
where they
problem.
said they
I
want to
did
do
with you.
the where they want to do the swimming competition. It's like a river, like
Mm,
a popular like the River Thames, and they said that place is so
mm,
polluted that the French authorities
no,
are running against time to clean the river. And trust French people.
I hear.
French people, guess how French people are protesting by taking a
They
shit
are
by ta- by
in
taking a
the
shit
water.
in the river. Yes, yes,
That's so messy.
yeah.
That is so messy.
Yes. So some games have started in Paris, but have not officially started. It's going to officially start on the 26th of July. That's the opening ceremony.
It's next week.
Yeah, and from 26th of July to August 11. So that will
How
be
do
2024.
I see?
I'd like
Make
to
a
see
big.
I'd like to see the opening ceremony and see, I like ranking the opening
What?
ceremonies.
Oh
So I want to
yeah.
see
What?
the best.
What?
The best I've seen so far is from London 2012 Olympics opening
Let me
ceremony.
see. Cause when I they get memory, when they remember something, I healed it.
So Mr. Bean was there, Queen Elizabeth was there, David Beckham was there.
Yes, yes, yes. I remember. I remember. I remember. I'm looking at it too.
They just showed off. England just showed off. Like, yeah, that's it.
Because why not? They
Yeah.
could. So they did.
Yes,
They
yes,
really have swag and they get so much shakara for body. That's the good
yeah.
thing
But
about them.
I'd like to see what France will do. Sha. Let's see their opening ceremony. They can try.
I think
If they can
Europeans will
try,
pull their weight. What I know for sure is that a lot of fashion brands, not just sport leisure brands anymore, but like actual fashion
just
houses, are doing
really.
like a lot of their outfits
Mhm.
for the games, and I'm looking forward to all the fashion really because when fashion brands want to do something, they sometimes want to overdo it. So or maybe let me not say overdo it. They try to put a lot of detailing into it. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Um, but all of this was because we talked about Surfing Olympics. Mr. Paul Samuel is telling us about his distasteful ordeal traveling from Lagos to Ondo. I don't know if it was from Lagos, but maybe he was traveling in the southwest. And I wanted to jump on that real quick because I know every now and then we also talk. Like I'm always talking about our mental health, and I think on the last episode I was talking about how sometimes we underestimate how the situation around us really impacts our productivity as people, especially in Nigeria. When people are saying, "Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this," we think that, oh, especially in Lagos, let me put it that way. We think that it's just us not trying to be. We put a lot of burden on ourselves, and we punish ourselves basically, saying, "Oh, we're not doing enough. We're supposed to be doing better." But guess what? And I don't know about the unique challenges that everyone else who like members of the tribe all over the world face, but you need to be kinder to yourselves, right? Mr. Paul Samuel, I'm really sorry. I know those roads. I know that road very well. It's really slim and it's very small and windy. Like goes and just thinking about all those potholes and how the roads probably have deteriorated through this time is crazy. But like, give yourself grace, especially if you have to do this and deadline. I know I is going to pinch my eyes for saying this, but like, give yourself grace for the ways that you can't show up because of the things that are on your mind because for anything to happen, it has to happen in your mental first, right? I mean, for we who are spiritual, it happens spiritual before the physical, right? And as well, it happens in your mind before it manifests physically. So, like, if you're going through so much that your mind cannot put together like anything, just be kind for yourself to yourself for the little things that you can do. Really, and rejoice. Like I don't want to say I said rejoice, but like find joy in the simple things. That's the only way to keep afloat right now, especially in these very difficult times. Like Nigeria is particularly difficult right now, and if you find yourself in those spaces, whether it's in traffic during commutes, or it's just the fact that there's no light, because light also influences your productivity. If you wake up in the morning and there's no light, you don't feel like doing anything. Do you get what I mean? So be kind to yourselves. Give yourself some grace. I know it's not easy to be happy or to try to stay happy in this time, but like, and I don't even know if I'm yarning dust, to be honest, because if you did listen to me now, see, because you did, no, see, I promise you that we are all going through very difficult times. Like, and I mean, if people open their mouths and talk about their challenges right now, we will weep as a country. But keep your head up. Thank God for safety, that you've arrived safe. Um, those roads, only God that knows. Maybe they don't talk, say government, say governors should buckle up and everything. Let us see, and local government chairman too should sit up too. So let's see how it goes. Of course, we're not expecting so much, but you're doing great. Well done. I think that's what I wanted to say. And I say this to you as I say it to myself too, because man, now only God feels safe person right now from from the happenings, but still show up every day, do the little that you can. Showing up is already a big win for every day. If you just go into that place, wherever it is, whether it's work, whether it's the gym, whether it's the market, whatever, your parents' house, whatever, just show up there. You've done a great thing already. So give yourself more credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for your TED talk, Ugochi. It was
Yes,
highly
because
needed.
it touched me.
Speaking about Olympics and the fashion, a country
Love
has been
it.
trending for its own. So everybody has been shown unveiling what they're going to wear during the opening ceremony. And Team
Mhm.
Mongolia, I sent it to WhatsApp now, have the best dress. Everybody has agreed that Team Mongolia has the best dress. Nobody has the best dress.
Oh my god, I saw this their
Yeah,
outfit. Shit.
everybody loved
Let
it.
me look for the designer.
Yeah,
Um,
as well as when we are just wearing athletics feet. And I saw a
is it
foreigner on
Funky?
TikTok, and she was praising it that Nigeria is leading the charge for supporting black business. That what they're going to wear to the
Mm.
opening ceremony, it's a black designer, a small black local company. I'm like, sister, eh, please, we know that you're doing black power, but please keep quiet. Thank you very much. Waiting Nigeria wear now, waiting people for eye fitness they wear. There's nothing
But why you dey look
spectacular.
we dey try now. Still
It's yeah,
simplicity is key.
simplicity in riches is
Yes.
key. Simplicity in riches is key. Simplicity in poverty is poverty.
Please,
Thank
we
you.
are wealthy, we have borrowed money. Do you know how many
Uh,
billions of dollars we just borrowed? Look at you,
money
we're
when I
flossing
resume play.
here.
Money when I
Yeah.
resume play.
Don't worry. They
Okay.
don't already do deal for the back card. They want to take pay and back. No bother
Okay.
yourself.
All
We
right.
are
All right.
winning. We're in our spending season. Billions. That's what's up.
Third family. This is from Mr. Samuel, a
Our
frequent writer,
guy.
a frequent writer of a frequent fan mailer. Let me put it that
Do
way.
you understand?
And he starts his own with a glass boss. The
Oh
rumor
God.
about Olu Jacobs' death really upsets me.
Okay.
Nigerians have a notorious habit of spreading baseless rumors, and it's always the bad news that spreads like wildfire. When there's something positive to
Honestly.
share, you barely hear a whisper. Normally, it's human nature. It's all
Understand.
over the world. Take Mohbad, for instance, when he was alive, quietly doing his thing, hardly anyone noticed. I think at this point right now, that Nana is the one editing his fan mails, because these fan mails are looking like
Eh.
species. Because I don't understand. These
He's
fan
not
mails are looking
Amado.
correct. Okay,
Why are you doing this? Is
let's give
our
let's give
Mr. Samuel does the
let's
best.
give credit to
You're right.
everybody. Take Mohbad, for instance, when he was alive, quietly doing his thing, hardly anyone noticed. But the moment he passed away, suddenly everyone was feeling concern and sympathy. And it's heartening to see how much pleasure Nigerians seem to find in bad news. Meanwhile, Kenyans are out there actively fighting for their country and striving to make it better. Here we are wasting time on frivolous TikTok challenges like the tragic empty chairs in the hall, where the main event is
Wow.
happening elsewhere. Bros, easy, easy,
I beg would use
easy.
the TikTok the whole body. Why did you
Don't
do like
forget,
that, my guy?
don't forget that when the whole of Africa was chilling during pandemic, Nigerians were the ones that came out. So everybody get their own
Do you
thought.
get?
It's not musical chair. It's no, it's not this thing. It truly pains me to witness the misplaced priorities among us. Instead of focusing on building our nation or supporting one another in meaningful ways, we are caught up with trivialities. The relentless negativity in our news and conversations perpetuates a cycle of despair and hopelessness. Bro, it's not a cycle, it's a reality.
Please don't kill
It's
me.
as though we're addicted to drama and suffering, constantly looking for the next piece of tragic news to gossip about. In the face of Wahala, no, I said Nana has done something to this email because this Wahala too has
No.
intonation. So there's Mr. Samuel and Mr. Paul Samuel are
Uh-huh.
it could be the same
They're
person. They are
conniving.
honestly the princess. Yes. Um, in the face of Wahala, one will hope that we'll band together, support one another, and work towards a brighter future. Instead, we often seem more interested in each other's failures than in celebrating and contributing to each other's successes. The contrast between us and other countries where people are fighting for change, engaging in meaningful discussions, and working towards common goals is stark and painful. Let me just put this pause here that sometimes as Nigerians, we tend to overlook some of the giant strides we've done. The
Mm-hmm.
election that the election that we passed, right? Although it was not the preferred winner for many young Nigerians and Nigerians,
All
it
of
was a
us.
significant moment because for the first time, a third party candidate actually influenced
Cause
the election.
opera. Yep.
Cross uproar. He
Yep.
is an Igbo man who won in Lagos State, right?
Hmm.
He is
Fact.
an outsider of the political class who ruffled the political elite.
Till
This man got
date.
this man got the same votes as a former vice president and a more experienced
Listen.
politician. So if we don't take our
And a
small wins, because
constant.
there's this idea that we'll rise up one day and everything will be okay. It's not going to work that way. It's not going to work that way. If you take our victories small, small, even the answers, there were victories there, even though there was an L, there were victories there, The election
Exactly.
again, 2023. So, no, we know as they go, nothing happens once like that.
Yep.
Nothing happens
Change
once
is
like that.
gradual.
Yeah, change is
Mm-hmm.
gradual. So, yeah,
Yes.
living in Nigeria
I
amidst
agree
all this
with you.
negativity and misplaced focus feels like being trapped in a cycle of despair. We have the potential to be great, but our priorities are so skewed that it's difficult to see the way forward. The daily grind of dealing with bad roads, poor infrastructure, and a general lack of basic amenities only adds to the frustration. It's not just about the rumors or the bad news, it's about the deeper issues that these behaviors point to. It's a sad reality to witness, but things need to change. We need to shift our focus, start valuing good news, and support each other's positive efforts. If we continue down this path of negativity and misplaced priorities, we risk losing the potential to build the great nation that Nigeria can be. It's time for a change in mindset and action, a shift towards positivity and progress, and a commitment to making Nigeria a place we can all be proud to call home. Thank you very much.
Mm.
Da, 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 da. Ah, no, no, sorry, that's the old national anthem.
Nigeria, we hail thee. Our
Is inhale. It says
authentic.
Nigeria. It says in Nigeria we inhale the. We inhale the. Thank you, Mr.
I
Samuel.
love
People are
it.
actually working. It's just that we don't see the bigger picture in Nigeria. There are how would I call it organizations that track how money is spent by the government, tracker and budget. There are
Budget,
people
yeah.
who are advocating for good governance. Recently the
Mm-hmm.
Supreme Court announced that local government should have financial autonomy, meaning that when
Mm-hmm.
allocation is sent, it doesn't have to wait. The governor doesn't have to corner it by himself and now share it
Exactly.
among the people. It goes to the local government, which is supposed to be the way it's supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
so let's take our small victories the way it is. Nigeria is also a very, very intensive or intense country, and people take. You need to breathe. You need to breathe
Yep.
once in a while. You can't just go like that. Kenya know as you catch them. Kenya have been bottling down for
Understand.
like since that guy was elected, and now it's as an uproar at the end of the day. And now people are saying, "Oh, look at Kenya! Don't forget that 20 something, 30 something people died in Kenya." I don't know, but if you are
Exactly.
ready, everybody ready to chop bullets. We can all go. Bro, because it's good.
I've not recovered from NSAS day.
Nigerians
We are
always say let's
still.
protest. But once the first bullet goes like this, everybody they go house, we dey go house. So let's strategically think of the way forward at the end of the day. So it's not all doom and gloom sometimes, there's some good stories here. Once in a blue moon, there's some good stories. So yeah.
I day matcham, I day matcham. Sorry, I couldn't
I
help
beg, I beg,
myself. I had to
I
say
beg,
it.
I beg, I
What do you
beg.
mean by that? Wait, what's this
Okay.
abeg for? Is it that you are not feeling the jam or like as I dey sing am, they
Uh,
make you the best? Eh?
please.
You
I'm
go
just
suffer here today be that too because I will talk it too
Nana,
much.
Nana,
Eh?
please,
I did
Nana,
match and
please,
I did match and
Nana, please,
eh?
edit all Rema
What?
references in this podcast. Thank you. You know where we go meet. Nana, you know where we go down. So don't worry. No
See,
vex.
Nana, not try me. Oh, you know, say that your studio, no far from my side. Like, I will match their committee, and I go match. Eh? You see, like, they don't even. You can I just say something real quick? I don't listen to Rema.
Yes.
We're coming back to this fan mail. I don't listen to Rema. I'm not like a huge fan or like I like his songs, right? But you see this album, hey, see that laugh, it resemble the one way they do. Because this album, no. This is what you're supposed to be listening to as this government is difficult. Because why? We're not supposed to be happy. Why are we laughing? And that album, as you listen to it, your spirit will be in a state of unrest so that you can be upset and go and fight for your rights. Because why? And this is to this Mr. Paul Samuel's fan mail. Because we're
Mr.
not angry
Samuel, not
enough because
Mr.
we are angry.
He's always Samuel. Samuel. He's always not Mr. Paul Samuel.
Okay,
His
this
name
one
is
is
Samuel.
Samuel. I think
Yeah.
it's the same guy. Oh. I think it's the same
Probably.
person actually.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the writing style is similar, if
Yeah.
not the
Very simple.
same. Yeah. See, we need to listen to Macham so that as they are talking to us about in the nonsense and in the errant rubbish, we match. Do you understand it? No, just wait for me. Let me go and learn the lyrics. I just listened to the song yesterday night for the first time. Once I
Anywho,
start, okay, you're not taking me seriously. All
I don't know
right.
what you're saying. Anywho,
It's you that
how
need
was your
to
week?
endure it.
How was your week,
I
Ugochi?
First of all, I'm very grateful to God for everything. I need to say that. God, I thank God. See, because this Master Jesus, no, he gets why they bring Master in front of his name because he's too great. My week, the week that we didn't record till now, it's been it's been great. I'm not even gonna lie. I've had a great week. It wasn't good. It wasn't great every day, but for the most, the overarching feeling for the week is great. Big shout out to my friend Ada. She celebrated her birthday and we had dinner and it was so amazing. Went to this restaurant in VI. I'm not going to call their name, but like yeah, went to this restaurant and fortunately for us, fortunately or unfortunately, it was their magic night. I have never seen magic tricks in Lagos. I know, oh, we actually see them on the road all the time, but like these guys came with their A game. It was amazing. We had the
Never
violin
watched,
playing.
never watched Professor Pella before.
I think I have. Oh, I think I have. He's Nigerian, eh?
No, it's just like old, and he's dead. He died a long time ago, Seth. But it was
Okay, no,
like the
I don't know
first,
him
I think
then.
it was like probably the first celebrity magician we had in Nigeria.
I don't. I think, man, I'm conflicted. I'm really not sure, but I feel I've seen a couple of magic kini um in Lagos anyway. But this was really good, really really good. Um, it was fun. We had a great time. I also spent some days with my friends, Nato and Ada. Shout out to you guys. It was adulting is really understanding that staying at home is where the fun is at as well. Like it's great to be outside and having a great time, but like being indoors and just really chilling is also very important because what? Hey hey. No, no, no. It was nice. I had a great time. I also tried to. So you guys, I'll be very plain and I'll be honest about this. For the past maybe a little over a year now, I've been having like severe back pains. I know like it comes with being in your 30s and stuff. I used to hear, but now due to the ways I've been sitting to do work, my back is gone. Like if I stand for too long, I can't feel it. Like the pain is overwhelming. So I've decided to try to remedy that in various ways. First of all, changing furniture that I sit on, um, Also thinking of going to a chiropractor. Ayo has already sent me videos to watch. I never even watch and save because I did fear. I just say that I will not shout, but I know that I will shout because the back is really paining
Please
me.
let me when you're done, just let me know so I can clean my phone very well. Make sure my lens is sharp, very sharp. I'll bring microphone self. I'll bring lighting, everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ayo.
We'll do BTS before and after. So go to you're about to go in now.
Yeah.
How do you feel? The way you now do it, that come out. How do you feel now? It will be cut in
Please.
3D. Cut
We
in
need to
3D.
do that because why? See, I beg if I scream, you guys know that I don't shout. I'm actually a strong babe, but no. Ah, the
Eh?
back pain, I know
Stop
that
lying.
it's going to
Stop
be
lying.
wild.
Stop lying. Where you want to go and take COVID vaccine? Where you want to take COVID vaccine? Did you not shout?
I know, God, I hate. First of all, you guys, I'm afraid of needles.
Okay,
I
so
am
it's been
afraid of
like
needles.
this. If you know what happened
No,
to me when I
tell
banged my head,
me.
do you know how many needles they put in my body?
I can imagine, but they deadened those that area now.
Okay,
You
so
didn't feel it?
if you see that hook, it be like fish hook. It be like hook where they use catch fish for ocean.
See, it's not
I
alive.
first
Very big
I first asked
needles.
the doctor, sorry, is this the one? I was like, I was thinking, so please, you both. I was thinking that you both film. You know that when you have small cuts, you can use like one sexy stapler to get all those Yankee food. That's what they hook my face. So
No.
after that, they now say they're looking for a vein for drip. And the man did not see the drip
Ew.
vein immediately. I think they
They
did that on
drip
purpose.
you.
After that, they now said, after that, I said, no more injection or anything. Then I said, no, one more injection. Tetan. I said, oh my lord,
Oh
why?
my god. Yeah,
Why?
it's really wild. It is wild for real. Like it's not even a joking stuff.
Please, when you
That
go to
needle
your
they used to use to
chiropractor,
sew wound.
please, when
You
you
will
go to your
follow me,
chiropractor,
Abby.
so I'll
Will you
go
go
take
with
gift.
me?
Yes, now I'll bring. I don't
Please,
bring
that
ring
you
light.
cannot look at pain. Anything that
Uh,
there's pain involved, Ayo cannot open his eyes. Oh, is now. But you go with me,
ring
Sha. Let's go. Let's go on
ring
this.
lights. And they carry ring lights. And they carry all those fluorescents to get color. Hey, Instagram live.
Different views. I love
Please tap 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 tap
it.
tap more tap tap. Thank you very much.
See, shame to beg. I will literally beg you, the person. I'm say, please, 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 and please don't let me. Please don't. Do you know? I always feel. What about if the
You will
person
not
makes a
know.
mistake and just cracks the wrong
See,
bone?
you will
Hey,
not know when the guy is going to turn your neck. You just don't know. You just like.
hell. I feel like I will weep. I'll actually cry. I believe so. I remember
So
when
that's it.
Amanda did hers, she
Yeah.
cried.
Uh,
After they finished, she actually started weeping. I'm sorry, Amanda. I have to say it.
my fear. My fear is that it will not be my turn and there will not be mistake.
Mm.
I now
Do
say
you get it?
they broke my
You
spine
say
or
your
they broke my neck.
vertebrae. Do you understand? One
Uh,
vertebrae has shifted. One disc
I'm okay like
has
this.
moved.
I'm okay like this. Let me go for massage. Thank you.
No, but I agree that you don't have back pain or anybody pains. You don't know what God has done for you.
We
Honestly.
were active. Soldiers of the Lord were active. We are active.
I'm going back
Always on
to
the
doing
go.
yoga as you advised because I don't know. This is not the body that we're going to use to push into our 40s. Please, please, please. Hot forever. What do you mean? But yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a great week, not just good. I'm grateful for I made it a point, a note in my head to always say this to myself, to always find the silver lining no matter what. I'm grateful for friends and family. I'm grateful for kind people and people who just love me. Like if you've checked up on me, big shout out to Terrace. Terrace is actually always checking in on me. That's why she's straightening my life. But it's okay. I love you. Um, to all my friends, really like Nana. My God, if I everybody just thank you. It's been a difficult week, but like it turned out great because you're wearing it. A big shout out to my mother too. You guys, I don't say this enough, but my mom is like my best friend. As for the past maybe 15 years, I speak to my mom every day, and it's such a blessing in my life because it's something to look forward to. Really, just my guy. I mean, our lives are different in the sense that we're both living in different times, but we always meet at an even point. And maybe it's also an appreciation, um, Kenny, for my mom. Like, it's like really, there are days where it's so difficult, and she just her call or she stays on the call with me to cry and just lets me know that it's going to be okay. Even if she doesn't even know what I'm crying about, it's just like there for me. I'm really grateful, mommy, and I love you. Mwah. Big shout out to Precious, my baby. She saved my life as well this week. Ah, man, you guys, it's just been great. I've had a great week. I've also been watching and listening to a lot of things. As I said, I started watching Better Call Saul, but I paused that to start watching dating shows. Apparently, I told you that I was watching Pop the Balloon. um so I started watching some dating shows because I'm realizing that this adulthood that all of us were managing, all of us here were not even serious. All of us were playing. Some people are taking it seriously, serious enough to the point that they are choosing their life partner in the clear view and glare of the full public. Wow. Hey, because what? It's something maybe say we don't even know whether I go work or whether I go it don't show for us. Some people are really like audacious enough to do that. So I'll be watching that on YouTube. And then on Netflix there's this Indian matchmaking series. Shout out to Nena for putting me on that. Really interesting. Indians really go ham. They don't be playing about their love stories or hey. But yeah, um, also been listening to my podcast, the podcast that I love, Diary of a CEO, Live Better, Feel Better, Live More. Thank you, Firstly, for I'm always going to say that because like that podcast has really helped me. It's just because I'm always in my head. Um, yeah, I'm just being trying to get into the grind of things because sometimes we can get lost in the grind and forget. Well, me shall. And social media is definitely not for me. I've come to that, so I'm just trying to fill my days or my view time or my screen time with things that that I believe that would help or like I enjoy. Oh, I also watch House of the Dragon. I think I've already said that. I feel like now I'm blabbing. So yes, that's how my week went. Um, yeah, AOT2.
Yes, yes,
Return the
yes,
favor,
yes.
please. Make it juicy. I don't want all those fat answers you used to give. Man, I'm
It's
this.
flat. Sorry.
No, I don't like all those things. Please embellish it. If it's that you drug, say that you ran 50 miles. I beg. I don't want any flat response here. Match the
So
energy.
look at
Please,
the
please, please,
energy.
please. Please, be
Um,
serious.
my week was super great. Started off by
Wait.
yeah, publishing like a few, at least a couple of content that have been burning in my head for a while.
Love,
The
love.
one about Nollywood, supernatural movies like in the Pretty Serpent, all those Manzara
Mm.
movies, Karishika, Sakobi, Samadora and the likes, and why they're so prevalent. I published
Mm.
that. I also published what was the other one? The Fall of NTA. Yes, the Fall
Mm.
of NTA. Recounted the glory days of NTA and whatnot. So it's actually on my page right now, Instagram
Love it.
page, also on my TikTok, also on my YouTube channel. So you can check that out. It's very, very educative and very, very small. It's not
Per
long. It's
usual.
not. It's not long. It's like maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and
Not
thereabout. So
bad.
you can enjoy that. On Thursday, I was invited into Illuminati initiation party, which I went,
Hey God, I beg.
aka
Be serious.
aka Rema's album listening party. Yeah, was it?
What? I would have
I
loved
think it was
to
on
go.
Wednesday. I think it was on Wednesday. Yes, it was at this club called Vanity. So I
Oh,
popped
okay. I know
in.
anything.
Yeah, they gave me the cape that has the Rema Bat logo and Spotify on it. So
No,
that's like
though.
yeah, it was nice. It was. I don't think I waited to the end. I didn't wait to the end actually, because
But did
well,
you listen to the album? Did you
I listened
listen
to
to
the
the
album
entire
at home.
album?
I listened to the album at
Oh,
home now.
okay.
I was there, so I just made sure that my presence was known there. I just mark register.
Mm-hmm.
bought food along the way, and listen to album when it came out the next Monday. What did I do on Friday? Yes, on Friday and Saturday, very important days, I slept and I enjoyed myself. I just
I
slept
love it. It was like important days. I slept.
because I had worked my ass off. So I just said, no,
You
no,
have
no, no,
actually.
no.
Well done.
Please, thank you very much. Yeah. So I had to
Mm.
rest and chill. I was supposed to have a meeting on Saturday, it didn't work out. So that Saturday was very, very good. I slept very well. I was very happy. Watched some of the series I
I'm
was
so
watching.
envious of you.
I watched Furiosa and bruh,
Ooh, what do you think? What did you think?
Furiosa is so people who know Mad Max, who know the movie
Tell
of Mad
me.
Max.
I want to
Furiosa
hear.
is more like Furiosa is more in tune with Mad Max 1 and 2 rather than
So,
Fury Road. Yes.
yes,
Fury Road is madness from beginning to the end. It is
I
mad
swear.
from the moment the guy ate that lizard when they caught him to the end. Fury
That
Road
was
is madness.
it.
It doesn't stop. Furiosa has different parts, it was
Jesus.
written like a book. It was structured like a book, different chapters. Arsenal became that. But bro, the standout character for me was actually that motherfucker that kidnapped her. What's his name?
See, I can't remember that wicked
Thor.
guy.
What's that Thor? What's Thor's name? Ugh.
I can't. Hemsworth, something. Is it Hemsworth?
Yes,
Eh?
yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, yes.
See, what kind of madness is? Do you see when that time he unplugged his I say his vagina, his nipples? Because why?
Yes, sir. Chris Hemsworth is
Exactly.
unrecognizable,
Honestly,
unrecognizable in Furiosa. That to me is
why?
like one of his best acting performances. It was
No,
his name is
he made the villain
Dementos.
look good.
He was
Yeah.
Dementos in the movie, and he's the worst leader.
Dementors.
He's the worst leader out of all the bad guys in the Mad Max universe. He's the worst
Chaotic.
leader. He's the most chaotic, but he wants everything for
He's so
himself.
chaotic,
The guy,
honestly.
the guy killed the film. It is, bruh.
No.
He wanted it. He wanted it, and I like the way
He's a stubborn villain.
it is so. I like the way Furiosa ended.
Jesus. I
Furiosa now
loved it too.
ended with the beginning of Mad Max, of Fury Road, when she now took those girls on that road and started showing us clips from Fury Road. I said, ah, no, at this point, you people are
Very
just
true.
showing. You people are just doing shakara now at this point
See,
because
do you
it's
know, I always wondered why her name is Charlize Theron in
that's my
Fury Road.
that's my crush. That woman can
I know.
kidnap me anytime, any day, anytime.
She's too sexy. I love her
It's too.
height. Her body is fantastic. Oh,
Guess what?
I watched this Tyra Perry's new movie as well, so
Oh my
I just
lord!
forgot her
Oh,
name.
Divorce in Black. Why do you people watch Tyler Perry? You rather watch
Why don't
Nollywood.
you watch it?
There's no difference. In Nollywood
Please
and
don't
Tyler
kill
Perry, there's no
me.
difference. One of us has American accents. That's all. There's no difference. There's no difference between the two.
See, his
There is nothing
storylines are
stimulating.
interesting, though. I find it
There is
interesting.
nothing
It's
stimulating about
predictable, but
Tyler
it's
Perry.
interesting.
It is the most stereotypical movies about
I'm
African
sorry,
Americans.
Megan Good's body is stimulating. That
Is
was enough to watch the entire movie. She is in
that's our business.
top form.
After watching Acrimony, I said no, never in my life again. Will I dare? If I see Tyler, I
Divorce
know
in
that
black.
once I see Tyler, we know that the South African Tyler, we know that Tyler, I know only,
Oh
I know go wait for the Perry. And I'm not waiting for
my
me.
word.
Like, I think I've
Please
caught
don't
up on
kill
a
me.
few series that I was watching. Let me see if I can remember any other. Did I watch anything again?
You wanted to say something about Furiosa. Let's not forget. Oh, when I wanted,
Oh,
I was,
yes.
I was going to say something
So
about Charlize. Mm-hmm.
I read the book about Furiosa, The Making. It is one of the most horrendous experiences anybody can go through.
Oh yeah,
It is terrible, bro. It's terrible. Those guys suffered out
true.
there because what they were doing was almost like brand new after like 2 decades of the last film. So they made so many mistakes. There are so many issues on set. And to cap it all, Charlize Theron and Tom Hardy, who played Mad Max, hated each other. Hated each other
Really?
on set. They could not stand each other.
Yo,
They
but
could,
they
which
make
now
up
makes
fine
sense.
though.
Which now makes sense that the fighting scenes, it looks as if they wanted to kill each other. The fighting, if you watch the fighting scenes
Seriously?
again, it looks as if they wanted to kill each other. Yeah.
No, what's it called? That Mad Fury Road was insane. I loved it. What's the name of those? is it horrible boys? I be what are the names of those white
War
boys?
boys, war boys.
War boys. Those war
Yeah,
boys, they really suffer for period.
Omo,
No,
they suffer, oh, they suffer.
they
Furiosa, the
suffer
same
well
time.
for period. Do you
Furiosa
understand?
was more mellow. It was building gradually, gradually, gradually.
Yeah,
That was fine.
but
So
the
Furiosa is not bad
the
actually.
the girl, the child girl, like the lead act, the child, the
Mhm.
girl, when she
Yeah,
was with her parents, like when they kidnapped her, she was too smart, very sleek.
a
God,
smart
I
girl,
was too
a smart
impressed by
girl.
her tactics.
She's a smart girl,
No, I
man.
was too
Did you
impressed.
see
Do you
Mad Max in
understand?
Furiosa? Did you see Mad Max in Furiosa?
I've seen Furiosa now.
No, no, no. Mad Max appeared in Furiosa. The Mad Max character was in Furiosa.
Yes, now.
Yeah.
Wait, who's the person now that was who's the Mad Max character
So
that we're talking about?
it's the same. It was meant to be Tom Hardy, right? But Tom Hardy is not in this
Mm-hmm.
movie. But somebody acted the role
Yes,
of Mad. Remember when she amputated
exactly.
that? Sorry, spoiler. If you've not
Her
watched it, it's over 2 months.
hands.
It's over 2 months. You know when she was walking in the desert and when she fainted,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was looking
Mm-hmm.
at her from up beside a car.
Yeah.
That was Mad Max. Years before they fight, years before they met. Years before they formally met. He saw her.
Oh.
Yeah,
I need to go and
yeah.
watch Furiosa again and Fury Road maybe now. I need to watch both of them again because I missed it. You see now why they like to watch film with person so that they could if they tell me waiting I
That's why I said I dey watch
I'm
Oyibo film. Oyibo film where they write, they write in different levels.
no
When we say,
no it was good.
Sister Nkechi, your bum bum is shaking very well this morning. No, I know,
But
I
that's
beg.
our reality now. Our bum is shaking. What can
No,
we
no, no.
do?
I want my reality.
It's not our fault
I
that we
want,
jiggle.
I want my reality to be Hollywood reality. Where everything I cannot. I can no, no, no.
No, that's a good watch though.
So that's how my
That's
week. That's how my week was. What happened again
Mhm.
in my week? Nothing much. Nothing. Just yeah. Work, editing, and listen to
Love it.
Rema. Go to Rema's events and
Hmm.
doing a
How
lot
was the
of.
listening album listening though? How did
It
that
was
go?
mad. It was mad.
I
It
can
felt like
imagine.
a very immersive, dark.
Hmm. Because
I
that
thought I
album
didn't know.
was
I didn't know Vanity was
eh?
small. I don't know if Vanity was small.
Yes,
Or
it
maybe
is.
there's an upper because that place was me. I don't know nightclub. So I just went
That's
and like
what's it called now? Former Cubana's club. What's the name of that club?
uh I
Shasha.
know what you're
That's
talking
former.
about. That's where they had that
Yeah, it's
the
still the
world
same
is
owners
yours.
though.
And the world is yours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nadine.
Yeah, so it was like that. You got to see, listen to what he was doing, yada yada yada. Not bad, not bad. A lot of kids were there, or a lot of young Gens.
Hmm.
A lot of Gen Zs were there, basically. You know,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of
Love,
popular people too were there also. So it was normal. It was
love
I.
it.
It was I.
Love it. I don't think I've gone to an album listening in a bit. I'd have if they had invited me for this Rema's myself, I feel no come. I feel because as I said, like I'm also like, trying to keep away from certain
I get.
spaces
I
and
get.
events right now. Do you
I
know what I
get.
mean? But like,
Yeah.
no, the album is insane. I love it. Actually, this one, Monday
Sorry.
money, making money.
When you
How do you
start
think they sing that?
when you start having nightmares at night, I start hearing bats flying.
We already have nightmares. Are we not living in a nightmare in this
Even
country already? We
no,
want to sleep.
the worst nightmare is when Nigeria becomes Mad Max fully. Then yes, we
Ah,
could have we could have Okada already. Okada don't
please let
plenty.
me choose my own
So you know how
character. I want to be what is his name? Dementia, be demented.
see the best character
That's what
there
I want to be.
is
Tell
that
me.
doctor. Is that doctor that they always keep transferring up and down.
Oh shit! I
That doctor
swear.
has the
That guy with
best
the
job.
tattoos on his body.
The doctor
The
that takes care of the
words.
women. The doctor that takes care of the women.
Oh, the milking mothers.
I
Shit.
like my guy. You get the best job. You have to take care of that babes. There's no problem. You know get wahala. When is
You
that
don't
say
fit touch them now.
I should become world boy. I'm going to do convoy. You even notice
No,
those
those
boys
ones are
always end up
terrible.
dead. Those boys always end up dead. They always die
Do
before
you understand?
they're always
Witness
dying.
me. Guys witness them now. Guys not.
Yeah,
It's how happy they are to actually die. They
yeah,
would
yeah.
gladly die
They'll gladly die.
for their
That
king.
guy. Yeah,
gladly.
whatever.
Me-
They gave
I
the
don't.
mentors. The mentors will rule. Okay, you go to Gastown. In how many years Gastown was now is now turned to Lagos? Everywhere was
Yeah,
scattered.
run it to the
Agbero,
ground.
Agbero. Now because you know say you don't
Terrible
fuck up,
guy.
you now went to Bullet Town. Bullet Town again.
Honestly,
You also and everybody they fought you. The whole place scattered. You now say you're going to sit there. And I trust those Citadel boys,
they don't play
those
around.
brothers, they say, look, we don't get time for tactics. The guy they come, we go kill him.
Honestly, honestly. No, no, no,
But
no,
this guy
no. But he wasn't giving up easily as well, though. He wasn't ready to. He wasn't giving up at all.
is a
He was
madman
ready
now.
to. He died. He fought till the last.
That's why they
What?
use him. They use him to plant tree at the end now.
Do you get it? If Furiosa did not kill him, in fact, I love the way she ended it because he shouldn't have gone slow. He can't die. He killed her mother in front of her. How? How do you do that
And,
to a child?
and he didn't remember. He didn't he's like,
Do you
oh,
understand?
that's why she took the
That's the
teddy bear.
thing.
That's why she said, oh, okay, I remember you now.
Do
I'm
you
like,
get?
you guys are bastard.
No, that was a good watch. I'm going to watch it again because I want to go and see this place we're talking about. I want to go and I need a refresher. Really,
Yeah.
really.
He just stood there
Oh,
by the
yeah.
car like, she Mad Max himself. Don't worry, you're not going to meet years down the line.
See, I also watched Game of Thrones, so I was trying to catch up.
Oh,
Just I wasn't focusing
see,
a lot on it, but like I also
first,
started watching Game of Thrones again.
the first 6 seasons of Game of Thrones. Fuck God. See right,
No,
see right thing now. You
that
see right thing
season
like
4.
God. God, why?
Check that red wedding. The
See,
way I take serious, they watch that place like this. Nobody can believe it.
that red wedding. This was era of BB. I just saw people putting status on that
Exactly.
BB. They were putting the King of the North photo. I said, King of the North, you will miss. I said, it's a lie. I said, no, no, no. I go wait for night where I watch this. Even at night
No,
when I had an indication what was going to happen. I watched. I said, no, 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 no. See, when that song started,
no.
Race of Customer, I said it's a
See,
lie. I said it's a lie. God, why?
what's that song? What's that song? What's that song? What's the name of that song, though?
It's called
Tell me.
Race of Customer.
Okay,
There was a house called Customer, the Customer family, and it was the
okay.
Lannisters. It was the Lannisters who killed them.
Because I thought it was the Lannister song. Mm-hmm.
So that song is always whenever you want to fight a Lannister, whenever you are catching a Lannister, that song reminds you that
Mm,
they will crumble your house and nobody will remain. So when she heard
nothing.
it, when Lady Stark heard it, like, fuck
She
it.
don't stand up.
She put that guy's dress. She saw this armor. Oh Lord, okay
So
now.
it's ammo under. Ah,
Then the worst thing
fuck.
was when the sister was so close. She was outside so close, and the
I
house just said,
swear, we killed the
Wahala,
rules.
wahala, dey girl. No, we'll come back. I said,
You know, do you know one thing
see,
I loved about
sorry, do you know what? That's why people started asking themselves that. So this king of the north, now so he died, and that's why I
just
hated
like
the
that
guy.
to pay?
You should have just married that person they gave you originally. But
Jejely,
no,
you.
no, you saw
You say
leper.
I love the whole
You see, God punish you and your love. Love don't kill
Do
her.
you understand it? See
See,
with the
that Stark
choking
family,
wife belly.
that Stark family, they have some very weak male characters. Very weak male
Do you
characters in their family.
understand?
Really, see that
Ah,
stupid one
God.
that could not run zigzag. The one that never talked in the whole series.
I
You
swear.
know,
And the
because they run
shot. Oh
straight.
my God, that fucking bastard, that bolting bastard guy, very
Jon
stupid.
Snow. I just want to Jon Snow. I don't know.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. Now why they talk and say you don't know
That's his
anything?
wife. You know that's his wife, right?
In real life,
Yeah, they got married. Yeah. They went naked already.
wow.
They were already naked in the series. There's no point again. They've seen their nakedness. There was
But
no
today
point
they don't
again.
get naked. Amado.
Yeah.
It's good because that Jon Snow. Be like say he
See,
want more. When he joined the
the way,
wildlings, it was so annoying.
the way I was emotionally invested in Game of Thrones, I don't think I can be emotionally invested in it again.
Anywhere
If you gave me a
else.
knife, if you are giving me a knife, I would have killed the Lannisters. I would have gone to kill the
Do you
Lannisters.
understand?
I said
No,
no.
the way that their father died, the way Tywin died, I loved it.
You know the most annoying thing?
No, tell
That
me.
that guy that came to come and fight on behalf of the dwarf that already beating the hound. He started talking speech.
Mm,
Confess,
I
you killed
swear.
my sister. And they cracked his skull. I said, hey, God.
See,
Hey.
I
See freedom. Freedom was
there
looking
was
at
some deaths. Do you understand? There's some deaths in that series that
See,
No,
Game
be
of Thrones is
forever
a bastard.
prolific.
Game of Thrones, every season to start slow. Like the first four seasons, slow. Then the last two episodes, you'll be using one eye.
So
You'll be using one eye to look so dull.
honestly, the
No.
no
When they kill Jon Snow,
is the element of shock for me. You somebody that you think that this person is going hard in this series, they not go kill him, now he go can't die.
when they
Hell,
kill Jon Snow, that's like the people say like if Jon Snow doesn't come back next season, we're not watching
I'm
Game of
not
Thrones
there.
again. Who can
Do you
remain again?
understand?
The bad guy.
A child
Um,
of grace.
when they showed him in episode one of the following season and he woke up, people that say, yeah, this is an all
Now we
stars now.
talking. Do you understand?
So Jon Snow no go ride dragon and lie. Say Jon Snow no go ride dragon. He dey ride Fedra. He dey ride
Do you
Fedra. No,
understand?
Game of Thrones made me too invested. No. It was too
Oh my word.
I felt every character's pain. I felt every
No, Game of
character.
Thrones was live. Me,
No.
I felt like at a point I started to choose characters for myself. Who do I think I would be if I was a Game of Thrones? If I was in Game of Thrones, I wanted to be Arasta. I don't call him Arasta.
At the
Irasta.
scope.
I wanted to be Ira. Yeah,
No,
I wanted to be
went
Ira so much.
I went blind. Now I don't think you could have been a very happy blind person. So
Who me?
yeah, I don't think you have been a blind servant. A blind servant again. I don't think you would have
I'll
done very
talk off
well.
everybody's ears. Everybody will know me because I make the top pass.
The bully
Do
you
you
again. No, I
understand?
don't think it would have worked. I don't think it would have worked. I don't think it would have worked very nice for you. I don't think it would have
No,
worked very
but
nice for you.
I feel it in my bones that character I would have embodied it so because in my real life I feel like that's
Yeah.
me. No, in fact I've owned it. That's me.
Okay.
That's on
Don't worry.
point.
Don't worry.
Shall you see what's the name of that guy? The guy that they chopped off his dick.
Oh,
Ironborn.
what's the bastard? I've been waiting here. The Ironborn Theon Greyjoy. Oh my
Theon
god.
Greyjoy. Theon Greyjoy
That
is
episode when that guy came to come and rescue him and said, "This is the way, master. I'll lead you the way to freedom." And they
I was
entered the same
happy.
castle. I said, "No, who is this demented soul?" Then you cassetted him.
Wicked.
The next day, you're not eating sausage. I'm like,
Who
oh,
broke him?
see, what he
Broke
broke him
that
now,
guy.
he gave him babes that were ready to knock him. And the moment he got an
Honestly.
erection, he cut his dick off.
Makam.
Why?
Chop the
No.
damn thing off. Just like so you know yourself. I'm telling you that
I just like the way
you're not
I just like the way Theon Greyjoy just got his redemption at the end with the Night King. I just said no. This was the most honorable way to go. After all the rubbish you've done. This has been the most honorable way to go. I don't think I would have been any character because every character went through pain. Every character
because that's how you grow.
went through
Right.
pain.
Okay, so you don't want to go through pain. You want to be living
No.
soft all the time.
I want
Choose
see
one
soft,
person.
soft touch. That yeah, I don't want pain. The guy that I said I would have
Oh
been,
my word.
the guy that I said I would have been was Khaleesi's bodyguard, the castrated one. But my problem is
That's castle.
see babe, see that babe was primed for knacking. This was pre-Christian times. They had
What's his name?
grey worm.
The grey one, yeah. I wanted to call the name that they called him in Valerian tongue.
That is babe was primed for barbaric knacking.
No.
And
If that guy had caught
was
her
love
like
notes.
this,
Love notes that they say. I said God.
honestly.
You know what I've been?
They've chopped everything off.
I would have been Khaleesi's lover. That guy, that scoundrel. That one that was it. I was knocking her. You know he didn't fight that last battle.
Yes.
She left him. So that
Yes.
I would have been that guy. I did not queen. I don't fight anybody. I'm fine. I'm okay.
Don't kill me.
I don't need a job that will make me be this thing.
Oh my word.
Or I would have been that fat guy. I would have been Jon Snow's fat friend.
No, Sam.
Sam.
No, you
Sam.
could. Oh, yes.
Sam don't get anything. Sam, when they were fighting,
Sure,
they were
you
fighting
like to
white
read.
walkers.
You actually fit you.
See, Sam, when they were fighting white walkers, Sam was being disvirgin. I don't know the most useless character in Game of, and the guy survived. People died in that final battle.
That's the
That
annoying
bastard.
part.
bastard survived. Why?
Do you know that he was the first man of the night watch that saw the night workers when they
Or
came, because
the
he was
networkers
on the
looked
other
at
side of the world and
the
the guys
networkers
left
looked at
him.
networkers looked at you like, now this one, you
Say
know
this
what now?
one,
I
who
beg,
you
I beg, I
be?
beg, I beg, I
Yeah, it's
beg.
a joke.
Apart from
Ah,
like grey worm, I could manage grey worm small. But grey worm too they
mm,
fight, the man problem. Grey worm or Samuel
no,
Tally.
it was too
I don't think I would
fine.
have been
God,
I don't think it would have been any other person in Game of Thrones. Because Cersei Lannister was a
see,
bitch. Her father was a
what's his
bastard.
name? The dwarf. I really love the dwarf so much. I would have
So
loved to be
I
him
can
too.
be
He
the
was too
dwarf.
smart.
But the problem is
Yeah,
that
his dwarf was like,
my sister wanted to kill me, would have tried to kill me. And I think
and
she would
she
have
was
been
always
happy.
stressing him. Ah, but
Yes.
he always outsmarted her too, because like
Yeah. That was a
he
guy that
was really good.
ideally that should be that to me because the end is controversial.
Mm-hmm.
That guy should have been the
Mm-hmm.
king. He should have been the king. He was smart enough to be
I
the king.
agree. He
Yeah.
is really smart and he knows how to play the politics.
When he was hand of the king, they could not touch him. He was three steps
They
ahead of
couldn't.
everybody. His sister
No,
try. Say, what is this guy's problem now? That's why they slap Joffrey and say, waiting they worry you. Can
that
they
Joffrey, his death was another death that was sweet. That
it
was
was
too delicious, because
it was
which kind of
anticlimactic.
wicked picking is that?
It was anticlimactic. Like so, Joffrey has done his wickedness and he dies in 2 seconds. Why? They should have drawn it out a little bit. Let the
It
pain.
was very stupid. Fair, but he needed to die.
The
Which kind
babe,
of he was
the
too
babe that
wicked.
annoyed me, the character that annoyed me the most, although she redeemed herself in the last season,
Sansa.
especially Sansa Stark. Sansa
Hmm.
and he falling in love. She fall in love until they show her Pepe. Until she now
See, you
married,
know that
until she now
thing.
married that boating bastard, and that was raping her anyhow.
Exactly.
That was when I heard it started
Hey,
coming like, okay, this is how this thing they go. But the
you want to see what life is
last
wicked.
season, last season she was brutal. So yes, everybody see if you are not a Stark, I
When she
kill
had
you.
met Littlefinger and they've been guys, for she had to learn one or two things,
I
because
could have
why?
been, I could have been Littlefinger, but his end was not very, very.
Oh, I beg, that
Yeah,
guy is a fool. Don't be
yeah.
that very stupid. I know
Lord Vice,
he was slimy, but he was slimy in a disgusting. There are some people that like Lord Varys, that
I could
guy
have
that
been,
used to whisper with the
I could
bald
have been
guy.
Lord Vice. I could have been Lord Vice, but for obvious
That's a
reasons,
good guy.
no, for obvious reasons, I could have not been him. I'm
Nakim
sorry.
is paramount.
I
But
cannot
yeah,
be
see,
living. I cannot live in the
I
palace, and I cannot have my own share of maidens. How now? How far?
no,
How
the
far?
guy, he was too good. He was
Do
too
you know that
slick.
there's a season in Game of Thrones they cut out?
Mm.
There's a scene they cut out in Game of Thrones. You know
Oh yeah, which one?
that old Hand of the King, the old one that Tyrion Lannister
Mm.
went to go and
Yes,
imprison.
yes,
Do you know that
yes.
he's always pretending? He can stand upright. He's strong.
Yes, but he was always believing that he was old. That one that was anarchist.
There's a
He was always
season. There was a scene where he went to meet Cersei Lannister's father, the bad guy,
mm-hmm,
the ultimate bad guy, and he was walking slowly
mm-hmm.
by the river. He was by the river, and the man was talking to him like, "I can't believe that people believe this act that you are always doing. That is everybody in
Exactly.
King Landing so stupid." And that's when the man stood upright, started talking normally, like you think this guy was like still a young guy. I was like, this guy was, but they cut it out.
Exactly.
They cut that scene out. So later that the scene came out. The scene came out years later, like 4 years later, that the guy was
I
actually
think I
pretending. He wasn't that weak and
pretending.
old. He
Ah,
wasn't that weak
shit.
and old. He could stand upright.
He and
Think about it now.
he formed that shape so well. Like when he wants to get into it, he
Think about it
really
well
looked
now.
old and grimy.
You know when he was
Idiot.
arrested, he was arrested with a prostitute. He was with a prostitute at that time. If you remember
Yeah.
when
So
clearly he was how will an old man like that be with a prostitute?
do you get?
Yeah, come on now. Come on now.
And he was ready to fire down. Oh, very crazy
I could
guy.
have
Very
also been
disgusting.
I could have also been Tywin Lannister's. Is it Tyrion or no Tyrion? Sorry, Tyrion Lannister's knight, his bodyguard. That guy
Mm-hmm.
that will sell his soul for
What's it?
anything.
Podrick, Abby, what's his name?
Bro, before Podrick, the guy that sells his sword.
Okay. Oh yeah. That guy. Oh my god, that guy was so nonchalant. He couldn't be bothered about anything.
Speaking of Podrick, Podrick has the only unsolved mystery in Game of Thrones. There was something concerning
About
him
his. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
where they said the prostitutes returned their money, that they didn't want money after having
Do
sex with
you
public.
know, like, what did he do to
And
them?
till analysts were asking, and the guy say, "What did you do?" Till today,
What did
we do
you
not
do,
know.
G?
We did not know. And it's our Fodik is, our Fodik
Honestly,
is so innocent. He's always at the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, wherever they tell him, he go, he
honestly,
they go. What did Fodik do in that brothel that made those prostitutes say they're not collecting money again? It is something that
that
has to be
they're
reviewed.
okay.
It's
Do you
something that has to be
understand?
reviewed to us. It is actually
I actually
mad.
want to know too, because they never told us what he actually did and what he did to those babes. For
Yeah,
real, for
yeah,
real. We need to hear
yeah.
about it. I'm sure that he gave them a shock cash or whatever it is, because
Whatever I did,
for
he
them to
tried.
even return the money, eh?
He tried. He tried.
Left to your imagination what Baba did on there. For real,
Yeah.
for real. Ah, there was something I wanted to talk about, oh,
About
but it
GOT.
slips my mind. It's like, oh, let's see what we. Don't worry, when I remember, I
Sorry
will
for our,
bring it up for
sorry for
you.
our GOT rant, but GOT is like probably the greatest
It's
TV show of
goated,
all
man.
time. It's
Period.
goated. It's
But I'm
goated.
sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry
Sorry, not
about
sorry.
it
So when they
because,
said House of Dragon was coming out, I said, yeah, so that's how it is. Now let's fuck it up.
see,
Let's go there. Let's go there.
let's
And
go. Let's go.
House of Dragon has lived up to the
I
hype
need to
too.
catch up, because
Just from,
something fish is going on.
of
See,
course,
it really no, it blew my mind.
the thing the
It
way they
blew my
paid me from
mind.
that, the way they paid me from that, this House of Dragon is that Queen's mother, the King's mother. They're just
Millicent,
acting
I beg,
holy.
Maleficent. What's
Eh,
her name?
but every time you see her in her bedroom, she's always knacking. That woman is a sex addict.
See,
But I don't blame her. She was married to a guy that was probably not knacking her in the last 10 years. Always knacking.
it was a lot.
Then the stupid idiot will say, I think this is the last time we should knock. Next time they enter their bedroom, she's riding you. Oh,
Looking there, he's that guy. That guy, I hate almost these new episodes that came out. You will see a different side of him. Oh, I want you to
okay,
please watch it so that we can just please.
okay,
Eh?
okay.
You will
It's
see a
okay.
different side of him. He's beginning to, he looks like a simp in a sense. I mean,
Yes, no.
he has been behaving simpish.
Wanting to be one
Almost,
professing love to the other, to the real coin, to the
just
real
wanted to
coin.
run. Do you get what I mean? That guy is lousy with his job, but still on. No, this new episodes. I'm not going to say like he gave us a different side. I'm not saying he redeemed himself completely yet, and I'm looking forward to the remaining parts of this season because no action.
Okay. Action
No,
probably will
I
go.
am holding myself not to open my mouth and tell you what happened in it,
I will
but
say, don't
still,
worry. I'll give myself
TikTok
Friday
should have
after
destroyed
Friday.
it for you.
So see, that's why I always curate my timeline. So I don't miss that for now. Anyway, let's
I
jump into
know.
X of the week. X of the week.
Yes, yes, yes.
And this is from Jay. This was just from Jay basically. And he said,
Mm.
these days you can't even pull any if I perish financial stunts. Laughing
Oh my
emoji.
dear.
Because you will actually perish and no one will come and save you.
Mm,
Crying emoji will
mm.
flood tears. Yes.
Because you are really underestimating how quickly you will perish. Maybe they say that,
Yo.
I think I was listening to the news and they said something about having like a food crisis right now in Nigeria. There's like a
So there's
shortage
a
of
food
food.
crisis. So during early this week, Monday to be
Mm.
precise, the federal government
Yeah,
of Tinubu released trucks of rice to all 36 states and 36 states in the country due to
mad,
the
oh,
crisis. Yes, Nigeria, we are not producing
mad.
enough food. That is why they also lifted the ban on certain food
But
agricultural products,
and
which is
also
controversial.
taxes as well.
Yeah, and taxes as well, which is also controversial
Mm.
because the people in the agricultural sector said, we're trying to build our own agricultural output and everything. And now here comes, like, we are now importing again. And, it is what it is. But there's hunger in the land, ladies and gentlemen. And the
There
money
is,
is not enough. Now you have to think twice. Say, I want to go buy pizza. No, you also know, the money for pizza. That's the budget for like 3 days. So you just
my dear
hold on
chop.
there, see,
Now
chop
they
your life.
alive the
There's
you
something that
understand? Now they alive
Ayasta,
first.
there's something Ayasta Star's mother said on her album, this last album.
Mm.
Said,
Oh,
So your father worked. I didn't enjoy his life, all the money. Say spend your money, enjoy your life. You
Spend
work
it
for your
all.
money. And that is especially with men,
Plenty.
right? You notice that I can count on my finger how many of my friends have gone on vacations before.
That's so
So
wild.
not say they went on leave is different.
Yeah.
Vacations,
Yeah.
even within Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy
Mm-hmm.
yourself. A lot
You
of
need
I'm speaking from
to.
men now. A lot of men are in this hustle mode of I keep hustling till one day just enter the grave. And you do not enjoy what you hustled for. So that is why
Why?
now me, Omo, I dey enjoy myself now. Feel like going out somewhere,
See.
I go.
Okay. Your
Because you can't
last
kill yourself.
that's okay, no they win again at 10,000.
I'm 10,000 is nothing. 100k. 100k will legit go
Yeah, I was
one,
like
in
your
one
last
day.
100K, go and flex.
Flex. Don't kill yourself. That money you will say, use and
Hmm.
just chop small. Enjoy the fruit of your labor small.
Understand?
Not they
Hmm.
tighten your chest everywhere. I beg.
I beg you, it's
Anyway,
so important because as it is right now, the country is too difficult for you to be moving around with an empty stomach. So
you will
eat so
faint.
that if you remember, say you don't chop, say you don't gauge. There were days that were good. You can keep
It's like,
moving.
it's like that Nollywood clip that went viral like 3 weeks ago where this
Yeah.
lady knocked on her boyfriend's door. Apparently they were fighting and she just knocked on his door and the
Yeah.
guy was burning his face like what are you doing here? Blah 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 blah. She now said quietly, oh, angelic voice, consent. So you won't let me in? The man still say no no no. Say look, we can argue. I brought food for you. When you've eaten, we will not have strength to argue the argue that we want
Do
to
you
argue.
understand?
But please,
First of
and from
all,
there, when she said like that, the man think and say, actually, I'm hungry. Let me eat first. Then we cannot argue. Say eat so we can have the strength to not argue. That's a woman that clearly was not here.
see,
She was not going to take no for an answer. Say it's fight will fight.
because
Abi.
why?
But I will still enter this house today. It can no. If you are dating a woman like that, just know that that's your wife. There's no you can't escape again. She has got you. There's nothing will no fit dey again. She's always one step ahead of you.
Honestly, because sometimes you think you're angry, but really you're just hungry. See, they say a
Yes.
hungry man is an angry man. Chop.
Yeah.
Once
Chop
you eat,
first. Your eye
mhm,
go clear. Your eye go clear.
enjoy yourself. Do you understand? When you hustle for the day, look for one cold bottle of anything that you like and drink it into your body first.
Mm-hmm.
Not come to this because there's this these days. See, just have in fact not these days. Just in Nigeria, just have data on your phone. There's always going to be something that will make you laugh on social media. There's some pages I started following. I think guy's name is this Sixth Street. He spells it. I'm not sure. And then there's another page, if memes or something. I don't know. These names they are really funny, but there's this post they put up on their page. Somebody said it's beginning to look like we just came to this life to work and die,
Yeah.
pretty
No,
much.
it's not
Chase
by work
money
and
and
die.
die. Do you
Enjoy your
understand?
life.
Ah, change the narrative there. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Anything we want happen, go step up. Anything we want solve, go solve. But chop, eat, buy clothes, smell nice, look good, go somewhere. And I and I were talking about this today earlier actually. People forget to date themselves. We're always waiting for
The
somebody else
problem
to
is
date
say
us. Like,
the problem is
mhm.
that sometimes you get your taste is expensive, so you cannot date yourself because you are expensive. So that's the problem.
Well, start from somewhere. First of all, sometimes it can even be the habit of it that then births the bigger picture or like the higher taste. Let's put it that way. If you can start from taking yourself to go and eat amala at the local joints, tomorrow when you can afford it, which you will, you know that so it becomes a habit of taking care of yourself as opposed to waiting for
Exactly.
somebody to take care of you. Do you get what I
I get
mean?
what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
like just build the culture first, build the habits. If you find yourself that you're always by yourself when you close from work, you just go home. And I'm shading one of my friends as I say this, and I know she will not listen to this podcast, but girl, go out, like take yourself out, date yourself, to go to see the movies, um, get a drink by yourself. You even get to meet more people. men approach like women when they sit alone, or it's easier to talk with a person when they sit alone, whether man or woman, So take yourself out, do something else that is not work. No matter what it is, even if it's like 1 hour, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, do something else that isn't work. Really, even if it's I want to say watch a movie, but that's very normal. But outside of your house, outside of the confines of your home, do something else. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate, you know. Do something nice for yourself. Go home so that you're recharged for the next day because weekend is too short. In fact, the weekend is non-existent. And
Mhm.
then on top of the fact that the weekend is non-existent, you now work round the clock. Come on, girl. Come on, guys. Be serious. Be serious, please. Don't joke.
Be very
You
serious.
know, live soft. Start from somewhere. Don't worry. Today,
Mhm.
if you be say the job only for streets, the next thing probably having caviar somewhere on a boat in Monaco. Ooh, on a yacht. I want to be that person. I'm
That's
ready for
it.
this lush life, please.
Speaking of lush
Ready.
life,
I'm actually crying.
speaking of
Yes.
lush life, Dubai or the United Arab Emirates and Nigeria had been in the
Yeah, our
small
senior
counter,
brothers.
have been in the small counter for the last 3 years. Now, the Minister of Information announced early this week that Nigeria and the UAE reached an agreement for the resumption of travel for citizens beginning on July 15th. And everybody was
Whoop, whoop,
happy.
whoop.
Everybody was going to Dubai. But the Dubai story now has small killing. According to the DV Hub, which I believe is how you can apply for a visa, the process is
Hmm.
a specialized service designed to authenticate and verify documentation essential for visa application to the UAE. This is now where the K leg is. In this era of inflation, there's almost 40%.
Mm.
DVN costs a non-refundable 640,000 naira fee, excluding VAT for each application. This does not
Majo.
include the visa fee, which must be paid by credit card at the UAE Visa Center in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city.
That is
Um,
so wild.
in addition to obtaining a UAE visa, Nigerians are required to provide proof of a 6 month bank statement with a whopping minimum balance of small $10,000. And when we say dollars, I
That
don't mean
is
Saudi
so
Arabia.
crazy.
I don't mean Saudi Arabian dollars or
What?
Liberian dollars. I mean God's own dollars, United States of
Proof
America
of funds.
dollars, 10K, cold cash.
What? But that is too much now. Come on. I didn't even
Now,
see all of this ones. Or I didn't even hear it.
na the K leg. Because you know when Nigerian state government give you good news, you always expect something. There's something. You have to look very well. Now,
Do
everybody's
you
up in
understand?
arms about this. And I have a theory about this, right? The reason why, and apparently, is this money is not going to, according to what I've heard. So, I heard though, it is not.
Mm-hmm.
This money is not going to the UAE government,
What? Who
right?
is it going to?
Um,
Nigerian
ap-
government.
maybe it's the Nigerian government. I don't know. It's just what I've heard so far. I don't know if that is
Wow.
true. So now,
But
when
that's
somebody said,
wild though.
my take on the UAE
640K.
visa, my take on the UAE visa thing is that you see the website 100% FG trying to face Nigerians, and UAE has nothing to do with it. UAE probably just made a simple request to FG to ensure applicants are vetted properly before they apply for a visa. Now, this is the issue I'm coming to.
Hmm.
A day after this, a certain amount of Nigerians were deported from the UAE. Wait, come on. Let me get the correct amount. Uh, wait, hold on.
That
Deported
is so
UAE
wild,
nationals.
first of all. Ten
So
thousand dollars proof of funds.
FG repatriates 190 Nigerians from UAE. They didn't give. I
I
don't think
think
it's
I
a
saw
receipt.
that they were at the airport. They were stuck at the airport or something for a bit.
Where in the story they said the federal government also advised its citizens residing in the UAE to conduct themselves as good ambassadors of the country and avoid actions that will pitch them against their hosts. Um, so I believe that the reason why this barrier was done of this person must have $10,000 and pay so and so amount is that they want to regulate the number
The kind of people that come into the
and the
country.
kind of people who are going into UAE. Because we've
Hmm.
known for a while now that UAE and some of our Nigerian brothers, they're not all, a tiny minority, um, and indulge in extracurricular violent activities. I'm not going to talk past that one.
Cultist activities.
And you know the way
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
the world is wired to hear bad news. So as some of our brothers are engaged in extracurricular activities, physical and violent activities, some of our sisters too are involved in extracurricular mattress activities.
All of us doing
It's
extracurricular
a
things in this country,
it's a
in
gender
that
equality
country
thing.
rather.
Yeah, I remember many years ago, maybe like a decade, somebody who went to Dubai, a little Igbo went to Dubai and said that she felt ashamed to be in Nigerian because there was supposed to be like a family event at the beach, right?
Yeah.
There was supposed to be like a family setup, people coming with their family, and there were obviously these Nigerian women there who were scantily dressed. And from the way they were dressed, you could tell
Let's
from their
show up
complexion.
now.
Yeah, but that's the thing again. So I think because of that bad reputation and everything, maybe that's what triggered even the visa ban in the first place. I don't know. I did not study international relations.
I thought it was because of the clashes like they were having, like cultist clashes that were happening
So
in
yeah,
the
that's
UAE that
obviously
was
the
on the
thing.
increase.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I know the other one. So they are trying to regulate because if you
And
pay ten
fraud.
thousand, if you pay $10,000 or 640K naira to go to Dubai, I
Hmm.
don't think you'll be forming Hokogan there. You'll be forming
Do you understand?
your brain go there whoever you
That
want
is
to.
so wild, though. That's a lot of money. Oh. For what?
That is a lot of
Ten
money.
$5,000 is already 7.5 million.
The
Well, that's
problem,
at 1,005.
yeah, the problem here is that the FG, this already shows that we don't have like proper background checks in this country. Because I
Of
believe that when you're
course.
already applying, they should look at your criminal background, source of
Hmm.
income, all that stuff, and red flag you to the UAE authorities that this one is not supposed to come. That this one
Mm,
is a violent, it's going to be like a violent offender in your country, or it's going to break certain laws against your moral codes and principles. So
does
this person should
Nigeria
not
even know
enter.
how many people are in this country?
They said 200
I
million
don't
last time.
know.
I don't know if they added
We
cattle or cow.
we
So
have been
that is the
200
story.
million for how many years now?
That is the story from UAE. But I trust my Nigerians. You see some Nigerians pull up. This will not be like a flexing point now. Oh, I went to Dubai last week. Oh, yeah. When you just say you went to Dubai last week,
No
oh,
money.
that means you have $10,000 stashed somewhere. Mm. And this doesn't mean the system
Honestly,
cannot. This doesn't mean the system
we
cannot be.
reject you.
They will not reject you. You cannot fraud your way. Like people can just transfer $10,000 to you, chill, put it in your, and you put your account for like 6 months, and you put say put for funds and
Of course, that's
everything.
what people are going to do, though.
Yeah, because Nigerian banks again are not the brightest in the global banking system. They are not the very
No, but
brightest.
really, but that's
They're not
what
the
people are
brightest.
going to do
They're not
because
the brightest
how are
tools in
you
the
going to
shed.
get $10,000?
Yeah. Anyway,
Exactly.
let's quickly jump into the second one. What's the second one? What did I write here?
Please
Um,
don't insult our bankers are going through a lot. All right now, all of them are looking for 500 million to try to.
mhm.
The FG
They
said that we need
they know
to.
where to get the 500 billion. So
Oh,
to come and stop
billion, I
me.
mean,
Okay,
selling shares and shit.
there are certain elements out there online on the streets saying that there's going to be a protest against the Tinubu administration from late July to early August. Nobody has specified. I don't think there's a
It's
clear
about
date.
time.
Um, my only problem is that if a half naked man who carries ring light on Instagram, a very somebody who is very dark, I'm not even sure
Please
his
don't kill
name,
me.
is one of the voices of this protest, I am not going because
Why?
if a half naked man is leading you to protest, there's a problem. It
Oh, don't
doesn't just
kill me,
gel.
Aero,
It doesn't
please.
just gel with my spirit.
But
I'm
he's
not
a
saying you should not go
citizen
and
now.
protest. Mm-mm. I'm not saying you should not go and protest, but know who is leading you to the battlefront. That's all I'm saying. And a half naked man does not inspire confidence. If he is going her, so I don't know. People have a
Aero, don't
right
kill
to
me.
protest. Although people
See,
in the government are now saying, "Oh, you shouldn't protest," blah blah blah. People are not one. I think it was Hope Uzodima that said the Igbos are not going to protest against Tinubu's.
why is that one always talking? That's
He
that
needs, he
crazy
needs,
person. Why is he
he
always
needs,
talking?
maybe he needs allocation somewhere. He said the Igbos will not protest against the Tinubu regime because it has been good to them. Some Northerners are also
Mm,
saying, some Northerners are also saying they're not going to protest against Tinubu. I don't know what South West is saying. I've not heard anybody come
he
out from
has
the
been
South
good
West.
to them.
You don't know whether
Mm,
you're going to be good to them. You don't know. Things will not
mm.
happen. When they say good to them, doesn't mean the region. No. Good to us and
Okay,
the
so
them.
individuals.
Baba don't see us say don't worry.
Because that opposite of mine is really very crazy. Moving
uh-huh.
very crazy too.
I will not
Can't believe
so
he's even speaking.
protest is a part
We suppose
of
they cry.
protest is a part of it's an essential part of democracy, and I believe people should go out and protest, but know what you're protesting for, who you're going to protest with. Not be people who go leading halfway, they now receive call, they now say I'm coming, I'm coming. Next thing you see them inside J Wagon. Meanwhile, you did go be your two legs in the air.
Counting dollars.
I mean, don't pierce your leg with bullets. Know who
Please,
you are
I
protesting
beg.
with. I beg you, in the name of God. I know why you
But
are
I think it's
protesting.
about time that we actually protested.
Oh
I'm
yes,
actually,
yes, yes.
yeah, because this is becoming unbecoming, literally. Because
You are speaking too much
what is
English.
this?
This is the what is what you say. They are taking us. They are taking us for
If you
idiots.
carry us the
That is
way
all.
we know.
They are taking
Do you
us for
understand?
idiots. Simple. What out is English?
Period. You understand? Because I don't understand, like everything. I know I'm always coming on here and talking about how everything is expensive, but real time, you guys, what is it? Is that how they used to raise something? Even the raise and what we they talk, all of us we they play before. Why you gonna take us so serious? There's like at this point, I don't know how the average Nigerian is honestly surviving as it is because there's so much going on. There's no food anywhere. Even me where they talk self is it's so difficult. I mean, thank God that we can eat, but really, really, there are some days where it's so bad because you will see the prices of something and you'll be like, and if you don't buy it, how can a crate of egg be 5,000 naira, please? A
It's
crate of
because
egg is
the,
5K.
the chickens were light skinned chickens, so they had to the
I
push. They
love
had to
it.
push. It was
That is,
luxury push. So you understand this designer egg, Louis
you,
Vuitton egg,
you
Gucci
understand?
eggs.
5K. Hmm. I see now the way everybody is checking their expenses so that
I want to
it's not
know.
be
I want to know what Tinubu will say on October 1st, like his speech, like fellow
who told you
Nigerians.
that he will talk to us?
No, he will talk. He will talk. He will talk. It's not like the other one that doesn't
Okay.
talk. He will talk. He will talk. It
Okay.
will be recorded.
Make we
It will
dey
be
hope sha.
recorded though. It will be recorded and uninspiring, but he will talk. He will talk.
You know he
Because I
knows
want
how
to
to
know.
talk. You know, like Tinubu is actually like really
No,
good with public speaking.
he's way better than the last guy, sha. Everybody's way
Yeah,
better
it's
than
way
the last guy.
better.
Yes.
Exactly. He's good. Like
It's
he's good for
I
it.
think
He'll
it
actually talk.
has it has come to a point where I think Nigerians should protest to let the government know that you can actually you bro, hey, if you just on this place to Rema album now, you just the match
Do you
and they go.
understand?
So make una get sense.
Now that was about one day
This
they play so that all
is
of us will
not
be
the
run
time.
the go.
This is not the time for politicians in power and governors to be rocking Patek Philippe or Hublot or
Okay,
AP.
they whine up because they don't
May
really buy the AP finish.
may everybody go
Eh?
buy Casio of 25K. No, they wear am.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the
Where
time for
our
a certain minister to be wearing Louis Vuitton that doesn't fit him. At the
okay.
hair. We're not
You
talking
go
then.
see luxury, go choke.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Please,
They want to
let
borrow money now for us.
no, it's not for us. The man is that if you tell Nigerians to tighten their belt, you should also sacrifice. But
For real.
you know, let's see how this protest
That's
will
a
go.
foreign concept.
If it will even hold safe, because some people are just be talking. Maybe some people are talking so that they'll come and give them credit alert at the back, and everybody will go home.
No, but no, we can't continue like this now. It's not sustainable. The cost of living has increased. Standard of living is zero. Like how? Come on. I beg. We actually need to do something about this. I don't know. And I think that's what the NLC was trying to do. And I bring us back to this ugly point. But I think that was what the NLC was trying to do. We have to do something.
Oh,
And if we're entering the streets,
we'll have a new minimum wage next week. The president
how
is
much is it?
sending. Nobody knows yet. He's sending it to the National Assembly next week. So that will be a hot day again. A hot day.
Man,
They will sprinkle a little bit of
first
3,000
of
on the
all,
60K. It was 63,000. Woo!
naira to pound is 2,100 as we speak
Ugochi,
today. The date
when
is
they mention,
16th, 17th of
see,
July
when they,
2024.
you know that when you're in university, there's always one fine girl in that university that people know they near because I own too far. That is how pound
I
sterling is.
swear.
Dollar still be dollar is that five mainland chick where you visit follow talk. You see that pound sterling,
Mm,
those girls when they come back from Atlanta, UK, maybe every December, they don't leave their father's mansion.
mm,
Their father God said no, they pay them.
honestly.
Their father bought a double barrel when they were born. So that if you're a boy that comes, he
Listen,
will
for
shoot you on the
protection on
spot.
all levels. Do you
That is what the
understand?
pound sterling where they change people they change
Mm,
face. Now it's King
do
Charles
you
that is on it.
understand?
Now later it will be King Williams. But when they change
With
face,
his red portrait.
oh, I love that portrait. Oh. That portrait is gangster. I mean, I
I
love it.
actually do
I
looking.
love it.
No,
I
I
love it.
actually love it.
I don't know why people are
And
talking.
I think it makes him look hard and it doesn't look hard in real life. But yeah,
No,
it makes him look like a bad guy.
he's a mommy's boy.
See, I wonder how he's surviving right now. Must be crazy.
One day, when some of his servants were talking, they said Prince Charles is a very this was a prince. He was a very annoying prince. That Prince Charles likes
So
hunting.
yeah, as a child.
No, even at his old age, he said he likes hunting. So
Oh,
the guy could go and hunt for hours. And the thing is that whenever he comes back from hunting, he wants his food ready, like hot. That means
so
you just finish cooking it. And when he entered, you just finish cooking
as
it
it
and you serve it to when he
is.
comes. The problem is that nobody knows when he's coming back. So by the time you see him coming back,
Mhm.
you never even start to dey cook because he's not going to take food from microwave from you. He's
He
a
actually
typical
looks
Yoruba
like
man.
that kind of person.
So it's not that
Look
when he enters the
grumpy.
palace, the food is fresh already and served. You don't
Uh,
want to say you want me. There's no want me. But the problem is, do you know when he's coming
fresh
back?
food only.
When I come back in the next 8 hours and he expects fresh food, like bro, it's annoying.
That's so. They can. I think they would be able to resolve that. Like they will be able to
I think
remedy that real quick now.
I think
Like
they find the remedy sharp
we
sharp. Like
need
bro,
food.
there's no
Exactly.
there's no way we can live this way. It's annoying.
Hmm. He actually looks very grumpy, like a grumpy little. No, 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 say little because he's tall, but like he looks very grumpy. His face. I don't think I've really. I remember in a picture of him really smiling, like from chin
No,
to chin.
there are many of him smiling and
From
laughing.
chin to
Sef.
cheek, I be how did
Yeah,
they talk am?
no, whereas not they
Mhm.
laugh, a poor man they laugh chin to chin. Whereas don't
Um,
they teach them these things. You have to understand.
do you understand? A little bit of etiquette, you know?
Yeah,
Actually, they teach finishing school and shit.
I read somewhere that from next week or next month, Prince William's first son, his first child is going to be who is in
Mm,
line. He's going to be separated from his
mm.
brother as from next week or next month to start training
So
for
that
kings.
his brother is the
Mhm.
something something of what's that? Or
No, they're
that
going to
is it
separate them now
Wales?
because no, because he's now meant to be. They're training him to be king after his father, so he cannot.
Mm.
So it's separating from his brother
Be
now.
mixing up with all and
Yeah,
sundry.
yeah. We can't be mixing all our sundry, please. You can't be mixing with
God, I
the
beg.
common,
Me they no
you
staying in royal
peasants,
whites.
you commoners.
Do you understand? Make them no stay in royal whites because why? How? It
You
needs
can't
to
be
be
saying
set apart for greatness.
you can't be saying rubbing shoulders with you commoners. No? Come on, he's the future king of England.
See, hmm. You know,
Anyway,
I'm on
so
Instagram right now and I'm seeing them cooking some kind of food. Sorry, they're showing foodie in Lagos is showing like
there's no
roadside
more food.
meals and they put
Okay, I
plantain.
like it. It's roadside. I thought they would like all these fancy restaurants. No, roadside
No,
now.
no,
Yes,
no, no. I know
please,
those roadside food, they bango.
please now,
Hey, and it's really
go on,
hungry me.
go on Bolly dates. Go and buy Bolly on the roadside and do date in your house. There's no
Do you know
more.
I've not seen Bolly in such a long time?
It's not in season. It's not in season. Because me, I the timer. They know me from my area. I the timer.
Plantain is even expensive, Sef. Like a bunch of plantain should be like 5, 6K by now.
Bolly, buy Bolly. They can't
Mm.
get correct butter. But oh Lord, your days made. Can't drink water.
See,
Can't drink
wait,
bottle
wait,
water.
wait, wait,
Yeah,
wait. You put
you're
the
fine.
Bolly inside bread.
No, no, no. I said butter.
Ah, okay, okay. Wait, where are you putting the butter
No, I'll dip the
on the
Bolly in the
Bolly?
butter. Yeah, yeah, nah.
I'm
Like
mad
you're taking
though.
bread
I've
and butter.
never seen
You're
that
taking
happen
bread.
before.
You see, I don't know life. This is the
With
life.
boli and groundnut or boli and
No,
fish
no,
or stew. All those
no, I don't like
peppered
that.
stew
No,
days.
I don't like that granite. Give me bully
Our Port
and
Harcourt listeners will be frowning at you with this butter you just said now.
it's our
Eh?
business. That's their own culture. They have bully and fish. I have bully
But I
and
have never heard this one before.
blue part or margarine. Can they make sure that it's not all those hard cold ones. It is a little bit of buttery. Really, can they swipe on? When you take three bully and the water and take cold water, you are knocked out. You are sleeping
Mm,
next. You are sleeping
please don't
next. Yes.
kill
No,
me.
life is not sweeter than that. Anywho,
Honestly,
anybody who's
I can
protesting,
really give you
please
some.
wear bullets. Sorry, make sure you wear bulletproof and you carry bottle of kerosene in case they throw tear gas.
Hmm. Where you want to take? Where will you see the bulletproof now?
Okay. You will find them.
Because I know. Because me too, self, as I did like this, I really did. I need to protect. I'm ready for it because why? There's so much going on in this country. There's a lot of difficulty. I'm not subscribing to this. Oh, I remember what I wanted to tell you. We were talking
Oh,
about bully, and then I remember that boiled granite is in season.
oh, please, I beg.
You know, like boiled granite, Ayo.
No, I do not.
Why?
I don't understand the essence.
That's the meal for Tatafo. Because
Why?
as you cannot be eating boiled groundnut and not be gossiping. What? You have to be talking about something steamy so that the thing could take for your mouth.
I pass.
Um, I know. You know, you're such a picky eater, even if you really
Thank
pick
you.
everything that you eat. You know they chop be everything. You guys cannot catch you with food though. Because if you no chop 'em,
Mm-hmm.
you feel they do like this, they serious. Say, he will eat this one, he will not eat it.
I will shock you
Just
like
letting you
Babalawo.
know now.
I will shock you like
Mm-hmm.
Babalawo. Your medicine,
Please
your jazz
shock
will
us. Oh.
expire. Your jazz will expire.
I was happening to CBIC. I remember now. That's what I was saying before that I forgot. I have not
CBIC.
been since Phil exited 234 Essential. We have not been talking about the
All of that,
CBIC movement. What is going on?
Phil took our speaker and sound system. Yeah,
Oh,
that
child.
is that is the need. He took it, absconded with it, plus the projector TV, projector
Media
screen,
team.
even the microphone.
Una make am vex so wetin? What
I
did you
don't
do
know.
to feel that he
I
acted
don't
in that manner?
we caught him fornicating. I'm joking
Oh,
though. Yeah, I'm very good.
see, Phil is working on his body now, on his heart and his body.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Hardcore man.
everybody hide your girlfriends because see, Lord Phil is on the loose. He's about to break out. Anyway, this is to say that I miss Phil, and please, let's be serious about CBIC this year, please. I want to know what's happening. What do we have to do to get it up and running? Because you've started the charge and they've opened different branches all over the world. So you can't end the headquarters now. You know, the HQ needs to be popping, you
Don't worry.
understand? To give
HQ
the
day.
boys eh?
HQ day, don't worry, no worry. HQ day.
Do you understand? You guys, if you're new to 234 and you don't know what CBIC Boys is,
Just
or
like to the old.
you listen to some episodes and you heard me call Ayo Daddy Gio, I'm sure you are shocked, but don't be shocked. Because Ayo is a spiritual leader, the head of a community of young men striving for God. And it's
Thank you.
called Celibacy Boys in Christ. They keep their bodies they keep themselves for God. That's what they do.
Keep
Yes, they don't
our
engage in
bodies,
sexual intercourse.
we keep our bodies pure.
Yes, stainless. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
don't be confused if you hear me calling him Daddy Go or
I
the
see.
Esquire because he has a lot of you understand. He has a lot of credibility here, and he has opened a lot of branches all over the world.
Mhm.
You know, he just doesn't talk about it so much, and that's why I'm wondering, like, what's happening to the movement by this time now, this half year now. When I suppose not go mountain, they do drive fast, but we never hear anything.
Mountain, no road to mountain. The governor no do road to the mountain. So when the governor does the road, who goes to the mountain?
So the road to the mountain is like the one Paul Samuel passed. That's why he's complaining. But
Yes,
fear
yes.
not, that Giro is going to do something
I
very
don't,
soon
I
about
don't
that.
fear. This one they kidnap people. I don't fear. Please, oh. I beg.
I've not been hearing a lot about kidnapping. Or I mean, just the
Uh,
censor waiting I dey listen
look,
to.
arrested some. I think Lagos police did like a operation last week, and they arrested
Hmm.
or they killed some kidnappers in that. Or is it or dog? I can't remember that place again. Agua Palace
Hmm.
area. Yes, and surprisingly,
Wow.
A Nollywood producer was among the kidnappers they killed.
What?
Yeah, where have you been? Where have you been? Yes. So the police did
Online
not.
rock as it appears.
The police, I don't think the police identified his name, but people knew because they
What?
knew him around
That
that
is
area,
so wild.
and his photo came out. Yeah, a guy who moonlights, who calls himself a
Wait, is
Nollywood
he a
producer,
kidnapper too?
is a kidnapper. Yes,
Jesus.
I think they killed like 5 or 6. Wait, let me Google that story. Lagos police kills
What?
kidnappers or something. Yeah, and they said that part of Lagos is where like kidnappers
I
actually
am
live
too
most.
shocked. Oh yes, because who goes to those? I mean, no disrespect to people who live in those areas, but like those roads, it's not like the roads are very windy, small. Hmm. Now even the
So
one
the
with they see with that.
Lagos State Police Command has killed a 9 man. This was reported on July 5. The Lagos State Police Command has killed a 9 man suspected kidnap gang within the state. Confirmed police
Hmm.
sources told Channels Television on Friday that the Command Special Squad 1 team achieved defeat when they engaged the men around the Ajawo, Okota, Isolo, and Ladipo axis of the state. The source added that
Jesus.
5 AK-47 rifles and 2 SUV jeeps were recovered during the operations. In the briefing later in the day, the
Yo.
spokesman of the Lagos State Police Command, Benjamin Hundeyin, said the feat was owing to our intelligence reports. Kidnappers were caught unawares, who were caught unawares would not give up easily
Jesus.
as they engaged the police officers in a shootout. They of course bowed to the superior
What?
firepower of the police. None of them were neutralized, with while 2 escaped with gunshot injuries. 4 AK-47 rifles, 4 locally made semi-automatic pistols, 9 AK-47 magazines, 3 walkie-talkies, 1 PS machine, and
Hmm.
a loudspeaker were recovered from them. Also recovered are their 2
Jesus.
operational vehicles, one black Toyota 4Runner and a blue Lexus RX 350. Meanwhile, investigations
Hmm.
are ongoing to arrest the fleeing suspects. Yes. So in this official
Wow.
story, they didn't identify who those guys were, including that Nollywood
Yeah.
producer. But people who were
Yeah.
around that area added 2 plus 2 together, and I think they could identify the guy. Um,
What? That is so wild.
mhm. Let me look for that
That is
story.
so wild.
So this is from Champion newspaper. So
Yeah.
pardon me.
This kind
This
of
is
newspaper
from
we wanted to hear
old
about.
old Champion newspaper.
Mm.
Um,
You understand?
um, so the headline
Whoa.
is new producer slash kidnapper killed in whatever. I'm trying to open it, but it's stuck. Oh, wow, all these websites. Uh,
Because first of all, I don't understand how why Nigeria does this thing where there is a criminal in a video parading criminals and you're blurring out their faces. Why are you doing that?
maybe because they are still guilty until proven they are innocent until proven guilty. So
Ah,
powerful Nollywood
so why
producer
parade
and
him?
I don't know. Powerful Nollywood producer and PH-based actor killed in Ladipo shootings during kidnapping heist. So
Oh,
yes, you can read that. Google it. You can read that. His face is there. You know, crazy story, man. Crazy
but he's
story.
not a popular guy, is he?
Well, if you know Nollywood well, you know he's a popular guy, sha, but it's not like his
Oh,
house famous or household famous.
hmm.
Yeah, and
That is
quickly
so
the
shocking.
Actors Guild of Nigeria and Kanayo disassociated themselves from the kidnapper, slain from the slain filmmaker.
Per usual, we want to stay in their
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
What were we expecting? Yo, that is so wild, though.
He was even
I
alleged
from
to be
the
the
last
ringleader. So he was even alleged to be the
eh?
ringleader of the kidnapping gang. Yeah, and there's a photo of him
Oh,
on a
hiding in plain sight.
there's a video of him in on a movie set holding a gun.
Please, can you forward me this thing? Let me be looking at this person's face. A
Yeah,
big.
yeah. So I'll send you like the faces
Hey,
there. So look at that, ladies and
please.
gentlemen. So I think that should even be like one of the props for us again that the police actually did like
I love it when the
heavy.
police catch like the bad
And even
guys.
Nigerian police may be like the rookie. They will bring him in alive. He must face justice. No, no,
Mm-hmm.
you be thief. You be thief, you go die on the road. We no get time to dey carry
Do
you
you
go station.
understand?
We don't do well
And
talk about that.
because
This is not
who
this is
wants
not
to be hearing
LAPD.
all that?
LAPD is not NYPD. This is the LPF, my nigga. Area G police station. We don't have time. Say I don't fool. Say I don't fool. We don't get
Do you
time to be
understand?
arrest anybody.
No, they do anyhow because why? If you misbehave like this, they will just end it on the way so that everybody can rest, please.
Mm-hmm.
God, I
They
beg.
said the guy
Sometimes
has
when the
his.
police,
They said
Mhm.
the guy's company has produced over 10 films, including Born in the Ghetto, Love at the Pool, My Half, Little Top Up, Regards for Love, Clue Girl, Blind Blood, To Forgive, and Bethlehem. I don't know any of these movies. The filmmaker
see, as you were saying it, I was
worked.
like, what?
This is the funny part. The filmmaker worked with famous Nollywood actors such as Jule Dochi, Kevin Ikedobwa, and Eve Essen. And although you
And the guy is
sharply,
in his
I
bag. Oh.
think, I think you sharply denounced that this is my friend. He said, "No, I don't know this man.
Hmm,
I do not know this man."
man. But you know the interesting thing, that's the thing about life. We don't know who the bad guys are. Like
Hmm?
is that's why they say, oh when your mama do
Ah,
mama do, like it's who knows you that will
this is
kill
funny. Oh.
you. It's not a
This is
stranger.
funny. Oh. Let me read this part.
Thank God
The
I
chairman of
beg.
the Actors Guild of Nigeria, River State Chapter, Osua Chigozie, swiftly responded to the allegations dissociating the group from the filmmaker. No, I don't mention the guy's name. The filmmaker and three
Mhm.
other persons who are also film practitioners. Well, you
Wow.
do. Guild in a statement said that three persons who died in the shootouts with the police at Ladipo on Thursday were not members of the AGN. Wonderful.
Shush.
And
Hey,
they listed names of the people there. Yeah.
that's so crazy. That is actually so wild because I'm just thinking about it. Do you know how many people too that have been coming around this guy thinking, oh, he's a movie producer. Maybe not from there they see the money to fund the movie. What do you feel?
Of course, how much when they will give? How much?
Hmm.
Well, look at those movies. Look at their names. They don't look like blockbusters. They don't look like something that will be on
We've never
Netflix.
even heard of it. Where did they even shoot these movies and where did they keep them? Is it on YouTube maybe?
Probably
Not
YouTube.
one
Straight to
have I
YouTube.
seen or heard.
Straight to YouTube.
Hmm.
Well, anyway, that's what our
In-
the Lagos Police Force was doing last week. Kudos to them because when they do bad,
yes, so
slap them.
for
And
cracking down,
when they do good, they really clean out.
give
They
them a
really clean
thumbs
out.
up.
They
Do you
really do their work.
understand?
If police not doing work, now shoot to kill. They don't get time for neutralize the suspect. Let's book him in the station. No, 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 no. Sergeant
That's a
Okoro
long
doesn't have
process.
Sergeant Okoro doesn't have time for that one. Oga, who are we shooting? Who are we killing in the line of fire? Thank you. One
Do you
gujam
get
gujam.
it?
When they give you gujam, no further.
Action.
The
Action
Nigerian police,
immediately.
Nigerian police don't they do. Now gujam. So when I want hit you once, you are gone. You are gone.
Direct shots. And they load the shot. Oh. Each shot, like shots. Oof. I'm sure that's not what happens, but yeah, that's in my mind. They have to take time to shoot the gun. It's not quick. It's not quick action. So that you disseminate anybody that they catch. They actually shoot with their gun. They will finish and pieces you. By the way, I saw that Lagos State is giving core members passing out 100k.
I'm a person to go to
Wow.
NYC small. I think I carried
Do you
over
understand what I mean?
a few
Hey,
classes.
hey. Because what's going on there? I beg, I'm going to
Ademola.
swear affidavits because they need to dash me 100,000 naira.
I need
I
to just go
figured
and
out
meet
my
one
service if
tailor.
I did not see 100k.
I don't meet one tailor, I beg, please. Just let me
It was so catchy
swap
for you.
khaki, don't worry. I'll go and buy white
You know, I have
sneakers,
my
don't worry.
NYC fit still, shall. Let me know, like,
My own did not last two
I actually
weeks.
kept it.
See, it not last 2 weeks. It turned to rag. It turned to rag. The white shirt, everything turned to rag. I could not be bothered.
I promise you, I have my NYC uniform complete. The cap, I don't have the shoes. I think I threw that away. The cap, the pants, the I should actually go and trade it away or something. I was actually hoping to keep it to show like my kids that this how khaki used to be because I'm sure by then probably who knows if they will be saving or if they or just to
Okay.
show like some other generation that's more
Now
and I
your
save my
service,
country Nigeria.
Yeah, suffering continues. Mm,
Yo, but I enjoyed my NYC. I know. Let me not go back to that conversation because if you listen
I
to
beg.
it before, you know my NYC
I
story. But
beg.
like, yeah, I love the NYC. Loved it a whole lot. And big shout out to everybody who like graduates who actually go for NYC because the way the country is going right now, hmm. All those people that used to work NYC and they do used to work it well. That's the person they
I had
try
a
to
friend like
work it for
that.
the person.
I had a friend like that.
And
So
they
when we
send the
got to
person to
school,
Zamfara.
so we already, yeah, yeah. How did you know that was it? That was the state. That was the state. The guy already
That's
told
what
me
they
that.
always do. Send you to
So that
some
guy, yes,
crazy place in
I
the
don't work.
north.
So I don't work. I give one guy like how much that time. I budget was like 20K. And 20K was a whole lot of money back there. I was doing envious of the guy. Like, you try, you say nothing, not in Lagos. Omo. Now so we go school that day. Everybody see color letter. I just saw my guy. He was crestfallen. His face was
Oh
ash.
my word.
It was like he was wearing sackcloth and gnashing his teeth. But yeah,
Honestly.
where you go with saying that?
And they've paid
Say,
money.
I don't think he even told us. We just looked at his paper. Zamfara. My intestines nearly blew. My intestines nearly tore. The way I was laughing. Oh my lord.
But the guy
So
making
this.
mouth that he will actually be in Lagos.
For you to say you work it, where do you want to work it to again
Mm.
now? Um,
God.
when I just put so you know what's the first batch? When I dropped my own badge, I look
Mm-hmm.
at I also O. I just saw O. I said, okay, we are in one of the southwestern states. It's fine. I also Ogun State as well. I beg you. It's fine, Jerry.
Oh my word. No, 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 no.
So when they
But
sent to
I beg
when they sent
that
to
that's
Bonu,
100K.
there's one babe they sent to Bonu. I was like, babe, Bonu, you're fucked. Because Bonu, just cross one road like this, you don't reach Cameroon or Chad. So you're all not
Do you
finished.
understand?
Now international NYC, you
We're
they
so
do.
close to these African countries though. Really, really close. Nigeria.
Uh,
Hmm. I beg oh. Make nobody go any funny states, I beg. I'm not in the mood to be hearing that any. And I don't know why the government is really not even talking about the insecurity or the security of core members because core members are property of the government now for the duration of their service here. So
I remember,
why they keep sending them to states
I
that are so
remember when the,
dangerous for them?
I remember when the commandant said that you people are here to serve the nation, and if it requires you paying the ultimate price for the country, you have to do it. I said, excuse me, man. Excuse
Crazy
what?
people,
See, if they invade
madness.
a foreign country invades Nigeria, now me go point to where them
Hmm.
they. Say now there, we look on the hide.
Catch them.
Now
You
there, we look on the
understand?
hide. Just to the use his glasses. I will snitch.
See, and it better be a time when he's in Lagos because the way people they take the park outside the house when he's in Lagos, is a carnival there.
But that's how they do. That's how I
Hey,
used to do when in Lagos too now. But now because he's the
eh?
president, he's more elevated, sha.
That's so crazy. It's so wild. It shouldn't be. That's not normal at all. No, nobody should be that weighted on. Eh? For what?
It was like that in the north too now.
You,
It's just that we don't see it now.
you really show that there's something going. Are we doing release therapy today?
No,
Let's do
sorry.
release therapy
No.
because
Ugochi, Ugochi, this is past my bedtime. I have work. I have see me. I'm a 9 to 5. Thank you very much. And I still have to
you
record a
guys.
video. I still have to record a video.
First
So
of all,
please.
I have sleep issues. I'm not sleeping properly. Um, but yeah, I get you. I don't have to be up too early in the morning, but maybe 9. That's good
See,
enough. So not that I will sleep in the first place, sha, but you get it.
I'll sleep.
Let's do that.
I'll sleep. So let's jump into pop and flop of the week.
Whoop, whoop,
Uh,
whoop.
okay. So where do we start from? Let's start with prop of the week.
Yep.
Uh,
Good
so the
news.
so the ECOWAS Court, that's Economic Community of West African States, for those people who did not pass social studies or government. So because they say
Why
ECO, not
must you preach
ECOWAS. It's
it?
not Eco Bank. So you say Eco Bank, no. ECOWAS. West African, there are states in West Africa that came together and to form ECOWAS. And there's a military unit known
Mm-hmm.
as ECOMOG. Yeah. So
Yep.
please. ECOWAS court
Know
orders
the
Nigeria to
difference.
pay. ECOWAS court orders Nigeria to pay victims 200 million naira each for NSAS protests. I'm happy for that. That there's justice in ECOWAS. There's no justice in Nigeria. At
Is
least
the
our
question.
ECOWAS there is. The problem now is Nigeria government know they always pay. That's the problem. They don't even pay salary.
And
Tell us to say
they
they
say
Tell us to say they all pay
they
person for
love
injustice.
it.
Yes. So let's just pray that they follow this up. But at least it shows that ENSAS was not totally a loss for us. They still
No, but the answer has really shook Nigeria. I don't think that we have acknowledged the impacts of that movement.
yeah,
We
we did
haven't
we did
actually, because the toll gates are still not working to date.
they not born Tinubu may let me
Um,
say how they work. They not born Tinubu may say you collect money. Now if Tinubu says he's
hmm,
collecting money now, oh he's on his
it
own
will
no.
be so wild.
He's on his own no.
I'm
It's
telling
just
you,
it should
an
just allow
uproar
that
will start.
a small dividend of the inflation we are suffering, just as
Hmm.
a small balm in Gilead. It's not even a full balm.
Do you
It's an
understand? to
expired balm,
to pull our
expired balm.
attention.
It's like what do you call this thing? What's that cream they used to use to fight eczema? That white cream. Nixon,
Mix with them now.
an expired batch of Nixon down. No, just there. I hated that thing. You come out early in the morning, you
You
not
see
see
your
people.
face not be white.
No, it's not like your face. You not see people looking like masquerades. You like, did I just
You
step
know what
into
I
a
mean?
instead of African magic movie, epic movie? What is this? Are you
That was
okay?
so wild. Please, what's
And
that?
that thing never worked. The fake was too much that it
I
never
don't think he
worked.
did.
Yeah,
I don't
it
think he
never
did with the flat container. Flat,
flat
is
cut.
it green? Flat
It's
green
green,
container.
green and black.
Terrible. No, that
Crazy.
shit was wild. Hmm.
So
And there have been conversations. Sorry, Ayo, there have been conversations about the ECOWAS consolidating passports and having just one passport for the ECOWAS states.
passport and currency.
Um,
So
and
sorry,
currency exactly.
we're supposed to have a currency in 2019, but Nigeria and maybe another country, I don't know, but Nigeria said no, they were not going to be part of that.
States, God, Gucci.
I don't know if we are ready to do not do an ECOWAS right now. An ECO, it's supposed to be called ECO. At that time, it's already designed. I think they already designed already.
Exactly.
It was supposed to be called ECO, the new West African currency. So I don't know if now we are ready to do that, and how does it affect us now? Because what would not be one echo to a dollar now? You know,
Because, and I think maybe, I don't think that the valuation of it was going to be against the USD, but like as a currency on its own, with its own strength for the 15
uh,
ECOWAS countries.
yes, but the thing is that
I said
so
states before,
what
forgive me, you
would not be
guys.
so if you are spending echo, let's say you want to buy something in dollars now, how much of echo is that? So you're still going to have like foreign exchange, just like the euro to the dollar.
Well, I don't. Me, I'm not great with monetary policy. I don't know anything about monetary policies and all of that. But I'll say that they will probably not wage it again. There has also been conversations because a lot of the countries that produce raw materials for in Africa or for the world are part of the ECOWAS state. So there were conversations around what's it called, manufacturing locally, so that we won't be to limit importation, basically, or curb importation. So making the ECOWAS currency strong as well as the passports. That's the idea, and that's the direction, or that's the strategy. And I think that would be brilliant, because waging against the dollar is really crippling our economy. Like, where it's actually
So
making us look bad.
no, we are bad. It's not making us look bad. We are bad. So, according to Punch, finance ministers and central bank governors from 15 economic community of West African states have advanced plans to launch the single currency initiative known as the ECO. The initiative envisioned to propel economic growth and development throughout West African sub-region received Nigeria's endorsement. Because I know the last time Nigeria wasn't fucking with it. The single currency is part of the features in the 3-in-1 identity cards planned by the National Identity Management Commission and set for rollout by August. So maybe in August we might have a new currency, and it will take away the costs.
The
Emefiele
duplicated Nigerian currency.
Emefiele looks there is like a badly bleached woman. Part is
Mayfi
yellow,
boo.
part is red.
Mayfi boy. Venezuela is
Rubbish.
really having a tough time in the country. Oh.
Nine,
This government
nine,
is really fucking him up
that
left, right,
nine.
center.
This is
Do you
daddy's
understand?
business. This is daddy's business.
Ah, we can't forgive him if because he really did a strong thing in this country.
He
God,
made somebody's brother turn to Spider-Man in
no.
front of a bank because bankers were running away from work because people were ready to burn the
People were
bank.
going naked in banking halls. What are
There's
you
no
talking
bank like
about?
this. There's no bank like this where they had to use ladder to scale the fence.
Do you understand?
There's
I
another
think it
bank
was one
again.
Zenith Bank also.
Lagos Island, people were protesting. They were ready to invade that bank, and this lady was crying. They are coming, they are coming. They're just lucky that police were right there to push them back.
Emefiele
And
really
that was
did
not
something. He did a terrible
uh,
thing now.
Emefiele.
He really did a
Old Testament.
terrible thing.
It's something in the Old Testament. Job in the Bible will look at
Honestly.
Emefiele. Job in the Bible will look at Emefiele and cry for him. Job. Job will look at
Honestly.
Emefiele. When they are done with him, you go,
Because the
no,
suffering,
bro.
this Emefiele, the suffering, not reaching on at all.
By the time they deal with him finish, Job will cry for him. Job will open GoFundMe for Emefiele. Last, last.
So please, people should take it easy. Forgive and forget. Well, was our flop for the week, because this is our
Flop
problem
of the week.
is
As we have clapped for the Nigerian police, we now have to go back into the
yeah,
barracks and
no.
knock them. So the police command in Lagos State
Short
stated that
lived.
said it has detained one of its officers who allegedly raped a 17-year-old girl at the area H command in
Man.
Okudu.
Hmm.
The command spokesperson, who confirmed this news to the news agency of Nigeria on Saturday, however, denied reports that the police authority was shielding the suspected rapist. Mr. Adenyi, who is the command spokesperson, explained that the officer in question had allegedly absconded from work since the alleged incident and only turned himself in on Saturday to face questioning. The image maker, who assured the public that the matter was not being swept under the carpet, said that the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Adekoye Fayode, has ordered the gender unit of the command to immediately investigate the case. The case is under full investigation. There's no plan to cover the allegation, he said.
The people who are supposed to be protecting the people are the
And
people
preying on
causing the
them.
havoc.
They are
How
preying on
now?
them. What pains
So
me
you
most
better
about
chop
this
off that
story,
guy's tickle. Because I don't
what pains me
understand
about this
what's
story is
going on
that
there.
I wish this guy was not a policeman, that he was a civilian. Because the Lagos
Why?
State because the Lagos State Domestic Sexual Violence Agency would have locked his ass up faster than all this rubbish they are doing. Those ones don't have
I
time.
don't understand.
There was one lately you've seen what those ones can do. They don't if they just hear
Yes,
rape,
so
if they just hear
fire
rape
for fire.
before you say pee,
Hmm.
they don't reach their hands everywhere in day. They no one know. And
I
trust me,
understand.
you will go to court and
Castrate the idiots.
you will go to court and do your time. Baba Jesha appealed
Hmm.
that he recently appealed. They said like you will do your 5 years. They don't have time.
I beg
Now
you,
that
I
police
told
is
anything.
involved, now that police is involved, I don't know if the DSVA has jurisdiction over this case, and it doesn't look like it. When police is involved now, and it's them police investigating police, now they are not get hope. Because even abroad,
Do you
when
understand?
police when
They will
police
sweep
dey
a lot
invest
of things over under the carpet.
even abroad, when police dey investigate police abroad, we know wetin dey happen. Talk less of now Nigeria. Let us wait and see. There's an
So
update on this
wild.
story. I saw one silly update. Wait, hold up. Lagos police
I'm
rape.
actually irritated by this. I heard it today actually for the first a friend my friend was talking about it today and I was like, was it today or 2 days ago? I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what? See, these men are really taking the piss. So, and that one, he did that. I'm sure that's not his first time too. I'm
No,
sure there are
now.
girls who have come into the police station to come and report one or two things and he will take advantage. Idiot. And I was hoping to get away with this one as well.
So there's an
Better
update on
chop
this
off his
story.
dick so that all of us can rest.
There's an update on this story. Teenager who accused cop of rape under medical examination. Police. The Lagos State Police
Hmm.
Commander has disclosed that the 17-year-old girl who accused a policeman in the state of rape has been made to undergo a medical examination. It now goes into further detail. Hopefully, this case is not buried under the file of many, many, many other cases of police brutality. This is what NSAS was fighting against.
Do you
This is
understand?
what NSAS was fighting against. That some people were now saying no, something. This is what NSAS was fighting against. And it's just
Man.
hard to see that the people who are meant to protect us are the ones preying on us. Nothing really has
Causing
changed
the
from
havoc.
nothing really has changed from the last 4 years. What has changed is the response time. When they see somebody has fucked up, when they see one of the officers has fucked up, they quickly just go and
Mm,
hey. But it doesn't
exactly.
stop. It doesn't. It's not a case of who then catch. Not nobody should do this or make the police
And
force
they
clean.
catch and make them beat some more.
So it's clearly not a case of
Who
they
they
catch
catch,
you.
make them
They,
destroy in brain cells. They should destroy the person.
so that is another
Cause what
sad
the
story
hell?
from our police friends over there.
I'm so
Sad.
sorry to the girl that has to live with
I
this
hope.
through this reality.
Yeah, it's
And
sad.
just her family is so crazy. Idiot policeman. I don't even know what's his name. Did they write his name there? There's that what that is what I'm talking about, right?
I
That's what
think
I
they
said
wrote his
earlier.
name.
Somebody perpetrates evil, he'll be
I think they wrote
disguising
his
the
name.
person.
I think they wrote
Oh,
his name. Hold on. They wrote his name. Hold on. Mm, yes. ASPO. They didn't put his first name, but his name is there. And his photo, I've seen his photo. I saw his photo in the story. So he's there.
it's so
Yeah.
wild. I'm
Crazy.
so sad to hear that. Like, it's not even nice. It's not a sweet story to hear.
It's
It's not
not at
like
all. It's
why.
too dark. It's too dark.
Do you get what I mean?
And if you've been listening to stories, you already know that the police do this with commercial sex workers who stand on the road in Lagos, where they use their brilliant van and come, not their brilliant van, their mini Black Maria, their vans, come and
I'm
park
trying
those
to
girls,
arrest them.
arrest them,
Do you
and
understand?
bail is obviously sex, you know. So
So fucking,
it is
so
what it is,
fucking
man.
wild. You guys,
We hope justice is served,
no,
sha, but thank you guys for listening to us.
always.
It's been a
Thank
blast.
you.
Yeah,
Ah, my energy dropped from how it was earlier, you guys, because as I did so now, I'm actually tired, but like I'm not like feeling sleepy. I hope I get some sleep though. But yeah, had a
yeah.
great evening. I went to dinner. Had a great time.
Enjoy. Send Send your family at 234essential.com. We promise to release the release therapy next week on next week's episode.
Yes, please. And also follow us on every social media platform at 234 Essential Podcast. Also, we have a pending topic. We want to talk about marriage. We haven't spoken about that yet. And we've not spoken about Ulutsuri. Wanted to
Oh,
remind you.
yes, thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. We'll definitely do that roundup next week. But you guys, we love you. Thank you for working with us.
Bye.
Be kind. Bing.